Okay, we're live. Happy Sunday.
Hey.
Happy Sunday indeed.
Sunday!
Welcome back
Huzzah!
again after our small little break and everything. Happy to see some familiar faces and maybe not so familiar faces, except for you, Stan. Fuck you, Stan. No one likes you.
I apologize
Yeah.
if anybody in our audience is named Stan.
Yeah, Stan, heck off.
Yeah, fucking
Heck. Do you know the rules? No shoots, no shirt, no shoes, no shirts, no stands, no service.
Hey guys, let's not alienate our only follower.
Okay.
Right.
Sorry, Stan.
Our only
Aw,
follower is just like
Stan.
this guy named Stan. Be like, well, fuck you guys, though.
I take it back.
I love
Stan.
all of your fan.
Stan, come back, please.
Stan, the man. Come back.
With a fam.
Unless you can't parallel park, then heck you again, Stan.
You don't have a
Just kidding.
backup camera.
So here's
I
what
don't
will
even know
say.
a Stan.
Do we need a recap of what happened last time on Dragon Ball D&D?
You know, I think
No.
I'm good. We definitely don't need a recap of us getting hard and sloppy pounded.
You know what? Sometimes hard and sloppy pounded is the way to go.
No.
Are you sure?
Boo.
Yeah.
Haven't gone to the right bar.
Moving along.
Moving along.
But yes, the unfortunate raid on the dragon hatchery did not go well, but you guys all got out alive. And more importantly, you got out alive with your kobold friends.
And all
so-
the intelligence.
Yeah, you got out with the intelligence.
Yeah, I'm right here.
The dragon eggs being the main thing you all lost out on, which is a big deal, but you didn't leave with nothing, if that makes sense. Governor Nighthill pretty much said, I need just intelligence of what's going on. You all figured out that pretty much all of the green fields area had been raided. So, like, pretty much this, like, everything from, like, this part of the Cloud Peaks, right? Like, just, like, the land, like, if everybody would like to turn their attention kind of, like, to the map, right? Everything from, like, you know, north of the Cloud Peaks, essentially, all the way to the end of the green fields, pretty much. Like, this massive area. Pretty much most things before Berdusk. So, yeah, it was a... it was a massive looting spree, and seemingly, they had kind of like almost like this trailing going northward. Now, you were told by your good friend Leosin, which basically outed himself as a Harper to you all, that he wanted to meet you all in Elturel to pretty much, you know, come up with a plan of attack. To kind of like deal with these things. Now, first, obviously, you're going to Greenest, though, to meet with your good friend Governor Nighthill, which is kind of where we're going to be picking off. And then we're going to be going from there.
Woo!
So, you guys ended off pretty much not right at Greenest, but like I'd say like about 5 or 6 miles away, right? Not far at all. You all kind of wake up, eat your rations and such, talk amongst one another, and get ready for the day. I'm not gonna have you guys roll for any encounter, as you are now close enough to Greenest to where there wouldn't be one. So, if you all want to take a second to have a talk with your characters, or we can get straight into it with you guys getting to the town. Well, what's left of it, anyways.
Well, on the bright side, at least the weather's held up.
Hey, Quill!
Yes?
Do you ever think about how Governor Nighthill wanted intelligence and he sent me?
Well, he also sent me, so...
But you
Evens
are intelligent.
Yes, so it evens out.
Fair enough.
Yeah, but how much experience do you actually have in gathering intelligence? That's why he sent me.
None before. You've done this before?
Civ's just kind of like glowing. She's like thinking about how amazing she is.
Give her a moment, let her cook, let her have her moment.
Let her cook.
You see, like, what's happening, right? Is that her, like leaning like that? You hear, like, like when you have that tinfoil paper going, like, and, like, like you see, like, Nerp has, like, a fucking, like, rock that he's, like, reflecting light at such an angle to try to make it And they're
And
trying
so
to
it's
do
not
like
like
an
his
operatic,
personal
but it's
defense.
all off key. So it's like
I just minor illusion create a spotlight effect on Ray on Sphera.
Cue montage.
dream of day gone by. No.
But
But yeah. Um, it's up to you if you guys want to just say that you walk in, or if you want some little side RP with each other first.
hey,
I'm always good for RP.
was Lyra about to say something?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Civ,
Yes.
question. Once we get to greenest, I'm assuming we're going to wait there. Well, it depends. Will we be heading out right away once we deliver the news, or will we be staying night?
I think time is of the essence.
That's true. I was more asking because at some point I would like to, now that I have this pearl that I got from the Dwarven merchant, I would like to, if with your permission, cast an identify
No,
spell
Quill,
on you.
I'm not about to shove that pearl where it doesn't rightfully belong.
No, you're not. There is nothing being shoved. It is a spell.
Well, hilarious. Bye. She just walks
Oh.
away. Just kidding. Carry on. Carry on.
Bye.
Well,
No, as you were.
she just walked away. It's like,
No, she didn't. I was just kidding about that.
okay. Listen, just with your permission, at some point in the near future, if maybe in greenest, maybe in Berdusk, maybe in Elturel, I would like to be able to cast this familiar identify spell on you. Maybe figure out if it can help determine your whole thing.
Whole thing.
Look, I have a complicated relationship with my past, in that I don't really know much about it. And I was left as a foundling, and my only family is Gammy. And you know what? That's enough for me. I really do believe that some things are better left off in the past. So, if you don't mind, I'd rather not do that.
Allow me to. That is true. However, this isn't about your actual history or past that this identify spell would be delving into. More so, the nature of your magic.
Well, what about my magic? It works, doesn't it?
It does, but aren't you a little curious at how the nature of it? Aren't you a little curious about how it works? What's the nature of it?
You ever heard of that old adage? Something, something, curiosity, something, something, kill the cat.
Oh, the adage, curiosity killed the cat, but satisfaction brought it back?
Alcar
Right.
walks up and goes, I know magic. I have a
Exactly.
magical charm.
Well,
Why don't you study Alcar? He is a most talented wizard. Now, thanks, bye.
Alcar just smiles really widely at Quill, and it's like, you know that grin that a dumb puppy has?
he's doing the colon capital D face.
Yeah. He's like, I have a magical charm.
I've already studied the runes.
Oh, that's not what I was talking about.
Oh, you mean your natural magic affinity as a high elf? Or sun elf?
I was making a joke! You didn't get the joke!
I didn't realize you were making a joke! What was the joke?
The magical charm!
Oh!
I wasn't talking about a charm like I'm charming you, or a trinket that has an enchantment on it.
Quill just
I'm
pats
really
him.
struggling with his voice today for some reason.
That's fine, I feel like I'm struggling with Quills. Quill just pats him on the leg. You've got your charms, I will admit. I mean, you charmed me, you did save my life, so... Appreciate it.
I did that a couple times, I think.
Yes, so... I'll pay you back somehow.
Oh,
Well-
you don't have to pay me anything. Adventure, that's what I seek.
On one hand, I like a free deal, but on the other hand, I don't... My father kind of instilled with me a whole sense of not leaving debts unpaid.
Okay, you can pay me back with a hug. I like hugs.
Alright, you might need to kneel down, kneel down for this. I can't reach you.
He just picks her up.
Aw. You hear like a squeaky noise, like, eep! Yeah, hugs him.
Yay, we got hugs. Can I
Okay,
add that
Shiv,
to
just
my inventory,
everybody
Zach?
right.
One hug.
Fucking sure.
Oh my
I'm
god.
fucking gonna. I'm
That
gonna
is
do it now. I'm actually gonna do it.
Like,
I'm going to put it under consumables.
I can't.
all right, and one hug is worth 5,000 pounds. You are now over encumbered and now die. No,
Well, I mean, it was a quill hug, so remember, it's much lighter than normal.
Yes.
that's fair. That's fair. 2,500 pounds.
Just immediately goes to like the Family Guy dead pose. Just,
One hug, quill.
Quill
He should-
sized.
Also, Quail, here's
There's
a
a-
hot tip. And Civ points at the thundercloud or the cloud over Reyna's head. She's like, why don't you go study that? Not the sort of thing you see everything. How is it?
actually, she's about to argue, but she's like, actually, you see Quill just slide over to Reyna. Reyna?
How did I know this was going to happen? I thought if I just sat here quietly, I would go unnoticed, but no. Thank you so much, Civ. Appreciated. Yes, Quill.
Bye.
Is as she's saying this, is like the storm cloud just growing bigger and darker.
Yes.
I was going to ask if I had cast identify on you, but considering I'm pretty sure I'm about to get struck by lightning, I think I'm going to go this way. I am a very curious individual, but I'm not ready to be smited by Talos.
What is it that you're trying to identify?
Well, I want to identify your. You said you play the guessing game with your species. I'm struggling to name it, so I want to maybe use a spell and try to figure it out.
Use magical means instead of your wit. That's cheating, Quill.
Can I make like another roll to see if I can take a guess? Yep.
What did you say? It kind of muffled a little bit.
Sorry. Can I make another roll to try and guess what her species is?
Sure. History. Go for it.
Okay. Don't fuck me.
Alright. I'm gonna DM you. One sec.
Now that I think about it, affinity for storms, clouds, hair always blowing in a dramatic way. Are you an air genasi?
It's an interesting guess. I don't know.
Wait, you genuinely don't know?
I mean, of course I know, darling, but this is way more fun.
You're killing me. You're killing me, Reina. You're killing me deeply.
Hey, better I kill you than someone else.
I'd rather not die. Not at least until I graduate.
You're only emotionally dying, darling, not literally dying. There's a big difference.
Oh!
Be grateful.
Oh, I've been emotionally dying since my second year.
Well, then you know how to rebound. Congratulations.
Well, until proven otherwise, I'm going to make you. Until proven otherwise, I'm going to work under the theory that you are an Genasi.
You wanna know what she looks like to me?
Oh,
If you see an angel,
God.
And then you hear Clip go, no, and then Nerp says, totally was gonna do it. Yep, he was gonna say it. He was gonna fucking say it. Something like that. Totally. He can't even hide it. Nope. No. Hey, shut the fuck up. And then they start fighting and slap fighting. No. Nightmare.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. That was on one of my quick bars. I've removed it. That shouldn't happen again.
Oh, God.
You're good. So, as you all, are conversing, would you all now like to travel to greenest?
Yes.
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 All right.
Yeah.
You all get there. When you get to greenest, obviously all of the flames have pretty much died out by now. A
Pretty
lot of
much. Are some of them still going?
you notice that the only flames that you see going now are like pretty much like hobbled like campfires, right? Because a lot of homes
Okay.
were destroyed. You see people kind of struggling to be able to get together, like, resources. Um, some of the people are like kind of, watching as you're walking in. One of them even kind of like raises his hand and goes, "Hail, heroes of greenest!" In a very, like, he means it, but you could tell he's a little bit a feeble one,
Zach, is the whole town still like smoky and smoking, like from the buildings being on fire, or is that dissipated as well?
That has dissipated as well. Right now, you're mostly just looking at the charred remains of buildings.
Got it.
So yeah. Because it's been like, keep in mind, it's been like over a week now since the raid because of the travel time.
Mm-hmm.
Alcar waves to the guy that said hello, and he's just like, "Hello, random townsfolk."
Why is it that I feel like that's going to be a...
Oh, what?
Foul.
You cut out there.
I'm drowning! I'm Elfo.
Yeah, that's exactly the kind of thing it is.
That's kind of what comes to mind, at least. So you continue moving through the town, I assume. Are you all just kind of making just, straight to the keep? Or...
Is
For
the,
what?
is the chapel visible from where we are?
The Chapel of Chantia?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you'd have to go out of your way to go to it.
Well, I don't want to go to it. I just want to see if it's like burned down.
No. Remember, you guys stopped them.
Oh yeah. Well, I didn't know if the dragon on its way out would just go, "You know what? Fuck you."
And I was like, fuck it, striping run.
I'm a firing my laser.
So, yeah, that's so. But do you all just kind of go straight to the keep?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As you all approach the keep, one of the remaining guards, you don't recognize him by name, right, or anything like that, but you recognize him as one of the guards that fought alongside you during this all, and he says, the protectors have returned! Open the gate!
Oh, we're protected.
And as you all, step inside, you all end up pretty much, seeing again more, not more wounded, but like, same kind of people who were hurting. Some people are making recovery. You actually notice more guards are now at their posts. A lot of them have like, bandages on them, right? But it's like, fuck it, I'm good enough to stand guard and fight if needed. And Governor Nighthill immediately greets you. He says, my friends, welcome back. You look troubled.
Those dragons.
And eggs.
Yes, we
Eggs.
knew there were dragons. Looks over at Quill and goes,
Oh,
come again?
yeah, there's more dragons.
Well, so unfortunately, we've got some good news and bad news.
Okay, I have been getting bad news since the attack, so can I get some good news?
Okay, the good news is we have gotten a good amount of information regarding the cult's activities. And with that,
Honestly, Governor, our friend Quill here is very verbose. Perhaps we could retire to more private lodgings to have this discussion. There's like all sorts of people around that she doesn't want to leak information.
The governor looks around and then kind of nods his head. He kind of motions for a guard to kind of like take over and watching over certain things for a bit as he steps to the side with you all. He goes over pretty much to a guard barracks and where there's 2 guards in there drinking mead, and he says, "We need the room. Get out."
oh,
I'll
Which
take
the
that
two-
off your hands. And she grabs one of the meat mugs.
Yeah, so does Alcar.
They're both go, "Hey!" It's like, and Nighthill says, they helped us. Like nope, 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 nope. They helped us. Nope.
I'll make it up to you. There it is. There's his voice.
And he goes. The two guards kind of nod, and they all leave. Governor Nighthill closes the door, locks it, and then what he does is he takes a towel and puts it under the door.
Civ nods approvingly.
And he goes, right. Well, you were successful in your quest to get information. That much is good. Now, let me hear the bad news, and then we'll go further into detail about what information you got.
There were eggs and we failed to get them.
I couldn't understand what you said.
There were eggs and we were unable to acquire them. Or destroy them.
Dragon
And
eggs?
unfortunately, Langradosa caught
5 of
us.
them.
Langradosa, the one that defeated Alcar at the gate.
Indeed.
It's more
Indeed.
accurate to say that he saved us.
No, that's not accurate.
Yes, it is.
Each arrival, they want a proper battle with Alcott later date.
It's complicated, darling.
We're friends.
We have notes. We actually have several. Managed to get several papers and notes from the little hideout. It's not
Yes,
going to
for the-
paint. It's
Sorry.
not painting a great picture, but see for yourself.
Yes, for the first time in my life, I am in possession of intelligence.
Okay, so what are you showing him?
The notes we got from the little office in the cult hideout cave thing.
He nods his head, and he starts looking over, kind of, all, like he splays it out on a table, right? And he starts looking it over, and is kind of like just like he's scratching his chin as he's slowly, like kind of like looking through, and he says, "They've dispersed pretty much, though. They're
That's
trying
right.
to get their haul northward somewhere, it seems."
But wait, there's more.
Oh God, Billy the Maze, he's back?
Billy the
Not
Maze.
quite. But Sif produces the document that she has that specifically mentions that she or somebody was not happy that all that money and all those troops were being moved.
He scratches his chin and he says, "And you say you found a form of hideout with them? What of this hideout? What happened?" Like an encampment, correct?
There was, yes. It's
We massacred quite a few, but they
we
were
believe
Oh, yeah, we did.
that the majority of the forces have now fled.
And if
Yeah.
these documents are to be believed, she like pulls out her documents of like the robes. There's more of them elsewhere, perhaps under the direction of other dragons.
Oh, fuck me. He just says as he runs a hand through his hair.
I suspect perhaps that's why they're moving north, maybe to merge with another group.
They've already cleared the entire green fields. Look at the map.
He nods and he says, "In fact, the payment I'll be giving to you today is going to be the last of what I have. Everything else was looted and pillaged in the raid."
Is
There?
Green,
No,
Greenest-
sorry. Go for it. You first.
is Greenest going to be able to bounce back from this?
Depends on how much aid Berdusk is going to be able to give us. We'll manage. We'll find a way. But it won't be easy. Not to mention we've also lost a lot of people. Many people died in the fires, as well as the cultists. But...
Hmm?
Sorry, one sec. I lost my train of thought. I had a brain fart.
You have a train of thought with like ordered cars on tracks and everything?
Oh, shut the fuck up.
You were talking about greenest being able to bounce back based on help from Berdusk.
Got it. He said, leave it up to the bigger city for that. That's unfortunately not something that we can necessarily force. And as much as I'd love for all of you to stay around and maybe help, you're more useful in what's coming.
Well, I guess now is as good a time as any to inform you that some of our information is leading us toward Elturel. And we will need to make haste as soon as we conclude conversating with you here.
He nods. And he says, so you'll have to go through Berdusk, northward to Scornopol, and then west to Elturel, yes?
Correct. So
Correct.
if there's a message for aid that you'd like us to pass along on the way, we're happy to do so.
Nods. I would have expected a retinue of knights from Berdusk by now. Fortunately, though, it seems that that's not the case.
Well, perhaps with the moving of the encampment, then maybe they found some trouble along the way.
One can hope that they killed some of those bastards.
Well, judging by the size of that camp, I hope the retinue is bigger. Otherwise, we're going to have another discovery we don't want to see on the way, I imagine.
He nods in agreement. What a mess. He just says to himself.
Oh, I'd say we're well beyond the point of mess. This is more of a disaster.
And he says, right on the nose as always, Elkar.
That's just how I do things.
And he kind of nods and he just kind of chuckles a little bit. I do believe that each of you are expecting at least 100 gold each, correct?
Both say no.
I like the sound
That
of
is
that.
great. And a few horses if you could spare them.
I have no horses I could spare. However, I do know somebody in Berdusk who could be able to give you some on credit from me.
Marvelous. We might need a writ or something written from you. Just so that it's
Any
all-
nods. I have a seal still and fresh wax ready to print.
You have a pet
Excellent.
seal?
I love seals.
Oh.
Kind of pulls out like are you familiar with like signet rings?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I
So
am at
it
least.
has like an emblem on it. Some kind of a little bit of an ambiguous symbol. It's a little bit hard to describe. But it's unique to him. And he says, I'll prepare requisitions for you to get to get horses as well as feed. However, I believe you also do technically have free lodging somewhere. What was it again? The Running Stag, I believe, is what it was called.
That's right. Run by none other than Withers himself.
The crazy old war vet.
Oh, you know him.
Indeed.
He seemed quite with it to me.
Huh. Then his reputation does not do him justice. Well, if there's... And he kind of like looks over at the plans, kind of again like almost like in slight abject horror, but like still keeping composed, right? This is something that is going to be affecting all of the Sword Coast, I feel. Dragon cultists have always been an issue one place or another. They're kind of like the always occurring rat vermin that needs to be exterminated. But this
Well, it
is
looks like-
more than just that.
Yeah, it looks like the rats are doing the exterminating now.
Do you have
He
a
nods.
paper and quill,
Hardly.
perhaps?
Paper and quill?
Mm.
He
Cool.
nods.
Just
He gets a piece of paper and picks the gnome up. No, I'm just kidding.
I see what you did there.
and he like puts quill down and he just like, sorry, I felt the need to make a joke.
it's fine. It's fine.
It was well received, my good man.
He has ink and quill, along with a piece of paper.
Raina would take it, and then she would gesture for Alcar to turn around and lean over. She starts scribbling on his back, using it as a table.
And he lets her.
Oh, for penmanship. No, I'm just kidding.
And Quill did wait until like she's done writing wherever she's writing and just say, "You know, there was a table right there, right?"
This is more fun, Quill.
Oh,
Besides,
okay,
it
that's
puts
fair.
him to work so he's not running his mouth. Concentrate, Alcar. You're standing up. Bend down again.
And over and
Got it.
cough.
She finishes.
Governor, a little.
Oh, it's one of
food.
those examinations, is it, Doctor?
Oh boy.
No, Alcar.
No, I was joking to Zach, to what Zach said.
Oh, I know.
She
There.
finishes writing and then hands back the quill and rolls up the letter and hands it over to
Nighthill.
Nighthill. Thank you. I was having a brain fart. Send this to Candlekeep. I don't know what aid they can offer, but they know me, and perhaps if they have anything to spare, they can send it here.
He nods gratefully and he says, I'll be sure to send it immediately. I'll take literally any help I can get at this point.
Alcar, you can stand up now.
He stands up.
I'm just imagining this entire time he was still like fucking leaned over. It's like the joke when it's when like a person was joking about what it's like beyond the House of Representatives floor. And like, oh look, oh hello, Bush dearie, how are you? No, sweetie, no, they're Velcro. You don't need to tie your shoes, they're Velcro.
Or W.
The Velcro. Oh God.
And so, he nods and he goes over, and you see he opens up a giant lockbox. It's the same one that he has been opening from and withdrawing money from the entire time. He pulls out the last large kind of sack that's there. And after that, it's literally just an empty like chest. Nothing else is in it. And he says, "Right. Payment up front, as I stated. Your services have been extremely appreciated. Each of you go ahead and add 125 gold to your inventories."
Ooh.
Oh.
Hmm.
Yummy.
120 or 125?
25. 125.
Got it.
Oh, sweet coin.
I
no longer-
love the jingle jangle of gold.
I'm no longer actively poor. For now.
For now.
For now.
I feel like Quill's gonna play it up at other times. Oh no! Like later down, like the campaign. I'm so poor. Quill, I saw you pocket fucking 700 gold. Don't even.
It's for the Wizard Fund. It doesn't count.
The Orphaned Wizard Fund.
I'm not embezzling. You're embezzling. And he says, and obviously you're free to stay the day, the night, unless you wish to make forward immediately. If you're going to make forward immediately, at least wait until I can draft up some requisitions for you all.
That would be lovely and much appreciated.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
While waiting, should we help around town a little bit? Or
Help around town. I feel like we've done quite a bit for this town as it is.
and we can't do more? This has got to be a limit?
Well, what do you have in mind?
I don't know,
I
just...
heard I was going to take a bath.
Well, go... That's really nice right now.
Alcott,
Okay.
darling, do you think you could help me rustle up some bath water? My arms are quite tired. I don't know if I can lift that many buckets of hot water all by myself.
Haha, you said the magic words!
Question: I don't know if
Lift.
I'm. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt. Sorry.
That's okay. I think I interrupted, actually.
I was just gonna ask: does anyone have the? I might be misremembering. Does somebody have like the decanter of endless water, or is that different campaign?
I think you're getting maybe mixed up with somebody else. I don't remember somebody having the
Okay.
decanter of endless water. I know you have that one,
Coffee.
like,
The bottle,
coffee
but
thing.
yeah, it will not. It will not even fill a bucket, let alone a
No,
tub.
I know. It
Yeah.
was more so like that's the only
Yeah.
thing I know
Okay.
of you guys having. I don't remember, but everybody go ahead and scour your inventories.
We had the decanter of endless wine, but that was Curse of Strahd, not
Mhm.
this.
You had decanter of endless water in the first campaign. I know your character did, Arya.
No, I had
Well,
something else.
like, regardless, if nobody has it in their inventory, then yeah, because I don't remember. I know you guys have like the immovable rod because
Yeah.
that was like a game that you all won from the circus.
Mhm.
I'm gonna refill my coffee, by the way. Feel free to continue RPing amongst yourselves for a couple of minutes. So one sec.
On one hand, I would feel a little bad if I didn't do at least a little bit more to help these people. But on the other hand, a bath. I have been so long since I've had a bath. You can only get so clean with prestidigitation.
Well, then take a bath, darling. Nobody's stopping you.
What if they need the water? There's still fires going.
There's a river right here. How much water do you think you're going to use that's going to dry up the river?
You have a point there. All right, all right.
We should all probably take a bath. We all smell
That's right.
horrible.
Especially us girls, Raina. Perhaps Alka could stand watch while we strip off our clothes and get in the water.
Well,
Alcar's just standing there, mind somewhere else.
Right. I would feel so safe if he were to do that. She like waves a hand in front of him. Like, hello.
Oh, what? What? Sorry.
Well,
I was thinking about adventure.
Yes.
at least we won't have to worry about any peeping toms.
Not a thought behind those eyes.
Who's Tom?
There's at least one thought behind those eyes.
Who's Tom? That's a great question.
we don't talk about Tom.
What
So,
were we
Ray.
doing?
An air genasi.
Allegedly. Based on Quill's assessment.
Allegedly. Well, you either are one or you ain't. So which is it?
I mean, I know what I am, but I don't know why it's so important for you all to know what I am.
Isn't a woman allowed
just
to have her
curious.
mysteries?
No.
Bad. Well, it's not every day you see a woman with a thundercloud over her head and wind constantly rustling her hair. I was merely curious.
I am a wizard. I am a scholar.
It's
My job is done.
It's pronounced queerus.
What?
You know, like a breastplate.
Aquarius, is that what you are, Alcar? I am so happy and honored that you were willing to come out to me like that.
No, that's queer.
Oh, I'm that too.
Everybody, a round of applause for Alcar's bravery.
Well done, Alka.
Well,
But I
congratulations,
didn't do
Alka.
anything.
Congratulations, Alka. Everyone thinks you're gay.
Alcar, you're queer, you're here.
Are you ready to party?
I like to party.
Well, there we go. At least somebody's identity was discovered today. But yes,
Interesting.
all right. If you have to know, Quill is right.
What? Vindication! I mean,
What interesting bunch we are. We have an air ganassi, a gnome, an elf, a perfectly ordinary human like myself. And she looks at Lyria and she's still a bit confused. And also a
Herbolg.
right,
Yeah.
a firebolt.
Not Furbolg. F-I-R.
The living embodiment of flame. My
No.
goodness.
Furbolg.
Bah!
Where do you see fire, Civ?
She might be
What?
kindling,
Fire?
but
I thought we put it all out.
she might be kindling, but she's not the flame itself.
Firbolg.
Fair.
Furball.
Fairball.
Furbolg.
Firbolg.
Yes.
Yes,
My
Furbolg.
goodness. Must all of y'all be so complicated?
Oh. With all due respect, that's the pot calling the kettle black.
What? I'm no Firbolg or Ganassi or elf. And she shimmies a little and gestures to herself.
I'm an elf.
No, but
All
you
human here.
certainly have some secrets.
Quite.
That much we're
Yes,
all
we did.
sure of.
Secrets that Quill is hell-bent on exposing, apparently.
Listen, I'm a scholar. My job is to unravel mysteries of the weave, of the world, of beyond.
Yes, but have you ever considered that some mysteries are better left as exactly that? Mysteries. Not
You had
everyone
no
wants
problem
to
helping her to identify my mystery, but now that the tables are turned
Classic
on you,
deflection. Classic deflection. Oh, Sphera.
Listen, maybe my identify spell wouldn't even discover anything. Maybe it'll just go. Or it might learn something. Maybe you'd learn new magic from it.
I mean, that's not really how my magic works. Every day I seem to grow in strength and can do different things. What I could do yesterday, I might not be able to do tomorrow. But I do a whole other thing tomorrow.
Well,
That's fine with me.
if I might offer, well, if I might make some observations of a hypothesis,
oh boy.
A what?
if I might point some things out that I've seen and then make a potential given idea of what I think of what could be happening.
Sure.
So, fact one, you are a sorcerer. Your magic comes from something.
Ah! She walks away.
Oh my god.
BRB.
In that case, Quill's gonna turn around and just face the others. And she's gonna run away.
I'm just kidding. It's too fun.
Yeah, I know. I'd say, trust me, this close to casting Mage Hand, just grabbing her by the scruff and pulling her back. I
I don't know if your mage hand is that strong.
don't know if it's that strong either, but it doesn't mean she wouldn't try. Yeah, so, observation. She's a sorcerer, her magic comes from something inborn. 2. I've noticed that a great deal of her magic...
What? She's trying to listen to what you're saying, but she's getting really confused because you're talking so fast.
Sorry, you are a sorcerer, which means that your magic comes from an inborn source, whether your bloodline, your soul, or just something unusual, or some other inborn force that's less learned and more discovered about yourself.
My gosh, you sound just like Gammy.
Well, Granny sounds like a very smart individual. Anyways, observation 2. A great deal of your magic, I've noticed, seems to have an almost serpentine quality to it. You've been casting fiery snakes, you casted snake-like whips. I've also noticed that sometimes when you use your eyes tend to glint.
I love snakes.
True, but I've also...
And she shows you her wrist, and from her sleeves, a purple snake comes out and wraps around her hand.
Ooh, that's
Hisses.
impressive. Has it always been there, or is it did you just summon it?
Oh, She's always been here. And this is
Well-
my friend, Delilah.
Delilah.
Say hello to everyone.
Hey there, Delilah.
What's it like being in New York City?
I'm back. Sorry about that.
What's New York?
God.
Wait, what the fuck? In New York? What?
Delilah hisses and then returns back into Siv's sleeve.
Yes, but on that point of magic, I've noticed your eyes seem to take almost like reptilian quality to them.
They do.
She blinks.
Yep.
She's like,
Sometimes-
what?
When she's having these more like, when she's trying to be more, seductive.
What?
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 You just hear from Nerp. What?
Blinks in confusion.
What?
You've never noticed that your
When
eyes.
did you observe this?
Well, sometimes when she's talking and when she gets like an idea in her head, sometimes her eyes just kind of go like.
They
It's like-
squint.
Wait, you mean like this? And then she just like looks at Quill and the others with like very sexy hypnotic eyes.
Like that!
Oh, that's
What?
just training.
It's just charm.
For
Okay.
some reason, I just imagined her fucking hula dancing with it. I have no idea why.
Anyways,
like, whoop.
That's not
observation.
reptilian. That's
No,
just me
but-
being trained by a bunch of whores in Worm's Keep.
Oh. Observation 3, if I might. You have your necklace, a golden necklace, which is again very serpentine looking, which apparently have had your entire life and have never taken it off.
Well,
I've taken
she
it off
just
the
showed
table.
you her snake friend. Obviously, she likes snakes, so she's gonna have a serpentine necklace. It's not bizarre.
Well, the fact that she's an adopted woman who apparently was, when she was found by her gammy, her respectable gammy, had this necklace on her.
What's
Well,
wrong
I
with
didn't have it
that?
on my breath.
I feel like my head's gonna blow.
I feel
Technically,
like fucking like this is one of those moments.
Now tell me something that I don't.
well, do you think
don't-
you may be, anyway related to the Yuan-Ti?
What?
What?
The what?
What?
Pulls up the map, points at Najara over here. This is apparently a city of snake people. They are the Yuan-Ti.
Quill, don't you think that's a
Well,
little
that's
bit
ju-
of a leap?
I am
Yeah,
saying
I
it
mean,
is.
she
Don't
looks
think
nothing
you
like
will
a
see
snake.
that.
I mean,
They
I'm not
already
half
know.
snake. I just like
We already
snake.
know that Sphera is Blondie. Of course she is. Look at her hair.
I'm not. Like I said, this is the hypothesis I am coming across with the opposite of the information that I have.
That she's a Blondie? Of course she's a Blondie.
Yeah, she's a beautiful blonde woman.
Yeah, that's what you're saying, right?
This does not
Civ
require.
starts glowing. Civ starts
That
glowing and
is
looking off into
fun.
the distance, feeling very proud of herself. I am beautiful.
Again, same thing, shaky, like tinfoil paper thing, rocks glinting sun, and
But yes, that is the observation I've come to. So unless I can get more information,
Wait, I suggest you brush up on your skills, Quill, because that was just ridiculous. You must do better at school. No wonder you're taking so much time off. You've been
Can I-
procrastinating.
can I make an insight check on Sarah as she's saying this?
for what?
Just how is she deflecting in this moment, or is she just okay, she genuinely thinks.
I will say for this kind of stuff, I'm gonna leave kinda
Oh,
for
big.
now rolls out of it. I was gonna make you do a wisdom save for fucking emotional damage, but
That's fair. Sorry.
I'm gonna leave that out of that for now. I don't think that's needed right now. I'd say, in terms of actual information between you all, it's one of those things that I'll let you know if there is a time, if there would be a roll, if there is one. Okay.
Okay, that's fine. So
It's just
Quill-
it's like a little bit too early, for any to say about anything. If that makes sense.
Okay, that's fair. So Quill, when she just does her little laugh and stuff, Quill looks a little hurt and squints a little bit. my apologies for just wanting to trying to learn a few new things. Listen, that's how it works in the story of life. You make a hypothesis, you take the information you have, and you try to make your best guess and seek more information when you can.
Well, I am not an academic project.
I don't think you're a person.
Flesh and blood and just a young woman who's desperate need for a bath.
While this is going on, Alcar has a little moment, a mischievous moment, and he sneaks up behind Quill, and he sticks the immovable rod in her pack and
Oh my God.
activates it.
Okay, that's where you're going with us.
Thank God, it's the pack.
So
I
like,
was
if she,
holding off. I was like, bro, this is some Rule 34 fucking territory. Be careful.
Oh
where
my
you're going.
no, come on, this is Alcar. So anyway,
And I
he
know
puts
it's
the immovable
you.
rod in her pack and activates it so that if she tries to walk any direction, it will like halt her. And then he sneaks away.
All right. Anyways, let's go head off to go get a boat. And she gets like yanked back by her backpack. What? Tries to pull it. Why is it? See the rod. Aka.
That's me.
Reaches in, unclicks it, and just keeps it in her bag. It's hers now.
Oh. You know what? That's fair.
Civ, meanwhile, is just like doing a mock show of her seductive eyes and keeps like using them on people. On like taking turns to go up to each of you and making very sexy eyes at you guys. Look at me, I'm a snake.
Miss
Oh my-
Slithers.
A slithery snake.
So, all right. Everybody take inspiration. This was some really good roleplay from you all.
Hey.
Like, it
Yeah,
was
I
dumb,
like
silly,
inspiration.
but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it from you all.
Quill just wants answers.
So, but I'll say that the rest of the day kind of goes by, fairly, swimmingly as, the governor is making the requisitions for you all.
We
He
take
has
a
them
bath.
drafted up in basically a letter. When you all meet up with him, he has there and he says, now, it's imperative that you do not break the seal. They see the seal broken, it's pretty much going to be as if it's null and void.
Civ plucks it from his hand. She'd be like, I'll hold on to that.
He goes, now, again, try to move with as much haste as you can. If I had horses to spare, I would give them, but... and he just kind of gestures to, like, half the fucking city is destroyed. Well, not city. Town is destroyed. We're a little bit short on supplies. Bright side, we have food and drink. They weren't after any of that.
Alcar seems visibly disappointed that the seal is not actually the animal seal.
Or
Oh
the
my
singer.
Relax, Alcar. So, you all had the opportunity to, have a couple words, if you wish, with the governor before heading out. I'd say that it would be maybe midday-ish by this point.
I hope we don't let you down, and thank you for giving some trust in us.
Of course. Thank you all for being trustworthy.
And, Governor, do give some thought to the report that I shared with you. They are not as unified as we would like to think. Seems to me there's a bit of dissension in the ranks. Also, ask yourself, if Greenest encountered black dragon cultists, then why was there a blue dragon amongst them?
He sighs as he shakes his head. Those are things that I can ponder. But in terms of the scope of what I have on my plate at this moment, There's nothing for me in that. All that matters with me right now is trying to see to it that those that survived this brutal attack are able to rebuild and make things right. He kind of like gets a small little smirk as he looks over. Seems that the greater challenge has been befallen to you all. I feel bad for them.
I love a challenge.
I don't know if you heard the last part.
I feel bad for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He says that with a smirk to you all.
Will weather, I think.
Alcar just walks up to Nighthill and like wraps his arms around him in a giant bear hug and just lifts the guy off his feet.
I
You know
love
what, Dad?
you.
Do not add another one to your inventory, please.
Too late.
Puts Nighthill in his pocket. No, I'm joking. Does anyone have a bag of holding? He puts him down.
Oh my god.
I like you.
Please don't kill me then.
Oh, come now. It wasn't that bad, was it?
You hear a crackle.
Oh. Oh my.
I'll get over it.
Did you just break
You,
his back?
Oh my god!
I didn't mean to.
Governor Nighthill.
I didn't mean to.
Do you
He
need
broke
to be
his
healed?
back, everyone.
Yeah.
Wait, I can fix this. And he produces the crowbar
No.
from his
Stop! Stop! No more.
Hold it back.
What were you saying about them that you feel sorry for? I think you should feel sorry for me.
He says, I'm starting to see that. But
So
not my problem. Anyway, okay, bye.
BRB.
BRB.
Viv just makes sexy snake eyes at Quill across from over Alcar's shoulder, just to taunt her.
Not Quill just replies back, not my type.
What is your type, Quill?
No, we're not going here.
Oh.
Let's move on.
I mean, that's the first person who asked anything about me.
Don't answer that.
What?
Okay, fine. Chief.
So, does this mean that you all are ready to get on the road again?
We on
On the road again.
Hell
The
yeah,
road
let's
again.
do it.
Road again.
All right, fantastic. So, somebody give me a 1d50.
I'll do it.
50 cents.
Ooh.
Jeez, you have
The rolls!
Let's see.
I don't know what's
Fuck!
going on.
That
See
was
about
a
himself.
That was a proper roll too. Like it wasn't even like nothing wonky went on. That was a proper roll. Well done.
Well then,
Well,
you get
we'll see if it's a well done. But
5 dragons swoop down and kill you.
no,
Game
12.
over.
Just kidding. And also know if there are any encounters on the road, I have some other maps that I'm gonna reuse that are just very open, right? So just for random like road encounters and such. So just as an FYI.
You could do a blank white checkboard and I wouldn't complain.
I know, but that's boring to me.
Well, good thing you aren't boring, so.
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
So I need everybody to roll me perceptions, please.
Love me a perception roll that I've got -1 to.
Okay, I am really getting repaid for all those bad rolls the other day.
Go jinx it.
And like that, you lost it. No, I'm just kidding. So, all right. Honestly, I think only Civ and Quill rolled bad. Everybody else rolled good enough. So, like, I'm gonna say like overall, like unified, you guys are able to get a certain amount, you know. And like you're all able to kind of see. You see, kind of as you're walking on the road, 3 large men with axes step out, and one of them says, "Right, you probably already know how this goes. Any old gold and items you have on your person, or we take your fucking head."
Oh boy, you fellows are about to have a real bad day.
We just fought 10,000 kobolds. Do you think you made your cutie axes made something to us?
I love how unhinged Quill sounds like that.
I know.
I'm imagining like the fucking eye twitch and everything.
Honestly, I'm not suggesting we do this, but if I was the guy with the axes, I would consider that intimidation at advantage, right there. Just this tiny little thing, being like, eye twitching, hair sticking out at every angle.
And she already
I'm
looks
gonna
tired and
fuck
crazy
you up,
all
buddy.
the time, too.
Yeah, she does.
That's really funny.
I'm gonna eat your skin when I'm done with you.
Oh my God.
If you don't move,
Random D20 for something.
me?
Yeah.
Just anybody.
I got it.
Oh god.
Oh,
Like
God.
what he's saying here, like one of his buddies kind of says, "Hey, boss. So, usually whenever we come across people, they kind of like, look in terror. Right now, I'm pretty sure I look like the fucking gnome looks like they're on something. Like look at that eye twitch right there. Like, I'm not sure that's normal. Also, one of them has fucking like, sexy snake eyes. The other one is a fucking giantess. The other one also has a massive sword and has a massive, also like really, really strong jawline. And the other one has a fucking cloud over their head. So, we really want to do this? Oh my fucking god, are you really going to puss out again on me, Jeremy? Well,
Again,
Jeremy.
Better puss out.
We have all the information that we can fucking, maybe this is a group that we don't want to do it. Big group is like that and not worth going after. If we left it to you, we wouldn't attack anybody on the road.
You know,
That's a sign then, Jerome.
And we
not to interrupt or anything, because obviously you guys have something going on here, but I think you've got about 5 seconds before the gnome decides to incinerate you.
You'll already got the firebolt in her hands.
I will. So, is everybody kind of like on board with this intimidation tactic stuff?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
at advantage, roll me intimidation.
Okay.
Want to see how this goes?
Oh wait.
Oh, press the plus. Press the
Yep,
plus.
press the plus. That's what I usually do. Ooh.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna bring you to the map real quick, but only for a brief second. Like, here's how this goes, right? So, do you say anything when this happens?
Do I or anybody else? Or
Yeah, you, Quill.
I say, if you don't get it, let us pass. They're going to be finding you for 4 months, and you're going to be alive for 3 of them.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Haha, yeah. Congratulations, you guys avoided the encounter.
Good job, Quill.
Good job, Quill.
Wow, did you even have any caffeine today, Quill? Your eye is twitching more than normal.
I've had 3 sips today.
Oh god.
I would have
It
guessed that
must
this
be
was
because
caffeine
Quill has
withdrawals.
passed you on tea.
We really need to work on your stress relief mechanisms.
Well, just
I don't know. This might benefit us.
Quill's head slowly tilts towards Civ when she makes that quip. It's like, excuse me.
So all of a sudden, excuse me.
Can I fucking help you?
Ah.
I love this party dynamic. I fucking love it.
I have the biggest smile on my face.
So go ahead and roll me a Another D50, somebody, please. There are going to be a total of 3 different opportunities for encounters along the road.
40.
All right. So, ooh, this is an item actually. Okay, somebody else besides Quill, roll me, and I only say that because you rolled the D50.
Yep.
Roll me a D12 actually for this.
I'll do it.
Okay, and now somebody roll me. This is just gonna be a random chance for one of you. Somebody roll me a D5, please. Again, not Civ, not Quill.
I guess I'll do it.
Okay. Everybody is gonna be able to see this, mind you. But Quill, you're gonna be the one that steps in it.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Don't get scared yet. You step and you hear a squish.
So slowly like that.
You look at it and it's a pile of mud. However, there's something firm underneath, almost like it's like almost as if you stepped on like a like a stone slab, but you're pretty sure it's not a slab.
We'll use prestidigitation, try to clear away the mud.
Okay. Go ahead and cast prestidigitation. Won't even cost you a perception roll.
No, because it's a cantrip.
So, it is a worn, not old, but very worn book. Some of the lettering and such is a little messed up, and it's a little bit hard to decipher on it. So who here has been around libraries a lot?
Me.
Alcar, actually, believe it or
Quill.
not.
Quill.
Okay. But Reyna grew up in a library.
Yeah.
She's got library privilege.
Well, I didn't realize that it was dependent on any one person.
Well, it's not.
Yeah, I
Zach
vote
just
Reyna
said
then.
who.
Oh,
All of you.
Sorry, one sec. Can you hear me?
Yep.
No.
Yeah, for some reason my headset pulled a dump. So I would like all 3 of you then, because it was you 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Roll me insight rolls, please. All 3 of you. We're gonna see who's able to put together. So Quill, it's a little bit too. You're actually used to books that have been well preserved. You know, like university standard. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Now, Reyna, you're actually used to in Candlekeep, where there's actually a lot of ancient texts that have been preserved, but obviously time has still weathered them heavily.
Mm-hmm.
So being able to kind of decipher stuff, you're able to pick out what the book reads. And the book reads, I'm going to DM you.
Okay.
Ooh.
Ooh.
in the meantime, I'm gonna take a quick 1-minute break. I will be right back.
If you wait, I might call a 5-minute. So
Oh, okay. I can wait for a little bit then.
after this.
Well, are you curious to know what this says?
Very much so.
All right. It reads, Van Richten's Guide to Castle Ravenloft.
Throw it
Van
away.
Richten's Guide to Castle Ravenloft. Would I know who that is?
No,
Yeah.
Castle Ravenloft is such a very benign, abject thing. It would be, you might barely recognize the
No.
name Van Richten as a good monster hunter.
You definitely used the wrong word there. Castle Ravenloft is not benign.
Think about where it is, though. You know that Castle Ravenloft overall, comparatively to Faerun, though.
Yeah, Faerun probably has 7 Castle Ravenlofts.
It's this specific one, yeah. And because keep in mind, Barovia
no one knows where it came from, technically.
No. It's just out there somewhere. Ooh.
It's just a fun little Easter egg thingy you guys find.
Oh,
So, I don't know if that means anything to anyone, but who wants to hang on to it?
I'll hang on to it, if you don't mind.
I'll pass.
All right, then you can
I
read
like
it and
books.
tell us what it says. It's probably a
Sure.
snooze fest. And she, like, hands it over to Quill.
That's her type of book.
The second she touches it, you hear someone say, "Shut up!"
Yeah. Oh, there's a preface by one Lysander Gamalfin.
With that, we can take a 5-minute before we do our last, or actually before we take our 5-minute, somebody who has not done the D50, go ahead and roll me a D50, please, for
That would
the
be either
last
Reyna or Lyra.
on the road.
Lyra can do it.
How do I type it out?
/R space 1 D50. All right. We'll take a 5-minute break and we'll come back to that roll.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Peace out. I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Hello, viewers. We hope you're enjoying watching Tyranny of Dragons done by GameDayHype. If you'd like to see more of our content, please remember to donate or subscribe to our channel for more silly little people playing silly little games.
Silly little games.
With silly little people. Some more little and some more silly than others.
Silly little snack, people.
Oh no.
I'm a snake.
A
I'm a
slithery
snack.
snake.
A slithery snack.
I have returned.
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Welcome
Zaw.
back.
So one of the reasons I made Alcar like not very religious is to reflect the fact that he has a -1 to religion.
That's funny.
It was very funny. What's
Yeah.
Alcar's highest skill?
So his highest stat is actually skill.
Yeah.
Let's see.
His highest stat is strength or constitution.
It would either be acrobatics or athletics because they both have a +4.
Yeah, that checks out. He's a doer.
Yeah, he has 15 strength and dex and 16 constitution.
Hardy boy.
Yeah, he's a hardy boy. He has 10 wisdom, so he's just average in wisdom, and average in charisma, which is also 10. His lowest stat is intelligence, which is 8. Not a smart boy.
No. We'll have an intelligence of 17.
Kobolds have an intelligence of what, 6?
Cobalt? I
Yeah.
believe so.
So he has like 2 more intelligence than a kobold.
Yeah. He is as he is as smart as a giant eagle.
Yay!
I like eagles.
One day I'm gonna learn polymorph and turn into a giant eagle. Maybe we've turned into a different animal that's smarter.
Well, I'm still waiting for you to summon something.
Yeah.
I know because I do the idea for Quill was gonna be like a summoning class, more a summoning crap. He doesn't learn a proper summoning spell until 5th level.
Damn.
Once
Late
she
bloomer.
what? Yeah.
Late
Once
bloomer.
once she hits level 5, it's over for y'all. I mean, she did summon Oswick. Speaking of which, I have to summon him again, because he died.
Poor Ozzy.
He died to our things.
Raina, what's your highest skill?
My wisdom modifier's a +4.
So, was it like insight or?
Yeah, those skills.
Insight.
How insightful. Are you going to
I have a
incite a riot?
+5 to I have a +5 to persuasion, so y'all keep that in mind when we want to convince someone.
Oh,
She is the face.
yeah. Wow.
My highest stat is, well, it's a tie between Arcana, History, and Religion.
Mine's a tie between insight and perception.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, you have any academic questions? Quill's your lady.
I have a +2 to survival, perception, intimidation. Yeah. And a +1 to history, actually.
I have a -1 to athletics.
So do I.
I have -1 to deception.
Oh no!
What's your charisma at?
It's an 8.
Oh, no.
geez. Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh, no.
I don't know how I've passed intimidation checks.
You know what's
It's all-
funny? Is as a sun elf, I actually have damage resistance to radiant damage, but I feel like we're never going to encounter that.
You might.
Maybe. I mean, it's
There-
possible.
Yeah, but maybe you don't know. You find big bad evil guy who's got a holy sword, stole it from somebody.
But would he be able to wield it?
Maybe Radiant's damage doesn't mean Radiant doesn't
No,
define.
but holy weapons usually require a good alignment of some sort.
Okay, Radiant is also like light and stuff,
Yeah.
and sometimes the blaring light of the sun. It's pretty painful.
I mean, you could also encounter like a dark cleric.
Fallen angel.
Or sacred flame is radiant, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Quite a few of the enemy have used that so far.
Oh yeah, cultist. It's a cleric thing, so yeah, they could use radiant damage.
All right, I have returned.
Welcome back.
Look at
I
me.
heard stuff about cultists. Do I have any questions for me?
No.
No.
Oh, do they have benefits?
Is this stuff you're just like, oh, we don't want the DM to hear?
No,
no.
we were just,
No,
it's
just
just-
chatting
we're
about
not-
stupid shit
Yeah.
that
Oh,
you'd roll
okay.
your
Yeah.
eyes about.
I was mentioning that Alcar actually has a damage resistance to radiant damage, but I felt like we wouldn't encounter that, and then we brought up that the cultists actually use Sacred Flame, which is radiant.
The biggest thing to understand about like D&D god stuff is it's not just the good gods.
Yeah.
Ooh, plenty of bad gods.
Mm-hmm. All right. I believe the roll was 25. Let's see, which one is this gonna be?
Oh boy.
More kobolds!
Just all of a sudden, it's clipping Nerp's like 500 cousins,
Oh
Oh,
god.
shit!
and
We're
then it's like,
raising an
oh,
army."
yay, we have reinforcements of the
Actually, no. I owe that one, that one, that one, that one.
goes on for
Oh.
another hour. That one, that one, that one, that one money.
How can you tell the difference between all 500?
Slight difference in the scales and all that. Also, they smell a little bit different, you know.
Pheromones.
Oh my god. Okay, so, let me set up the map. This is one that you will not be able to avoid, unfortunately, unless you think up of something on the spot. But bright side, what is everybody's passive perception? So that's 10 plus the modifier.
14.
12.
12.
15.
9.
15.
9.
I don't know why, for some reason, it just like I see a potato.
Reina, what's your
Yep.
passive perception?
I just said it. It's 12.
Oh.
They said it.
Why didn't I hear it?
But you're a fool.
People
I
are
am a
talking.
fool.
Because you're deaf.
I don't know about
Huh.
deaf. Selective hearing, maybe, but not deaf.
You selective to not hear her?
Yeah.
Not never on purpose.
All right, let me check this. I believe-
Unselective.
All right, 1 second. I believe I'm gonna have to put this together real quick. So I don't have the tokens for this on hand just yet. So bear with me, everyone.
Okay, quick. Lyra, turn to a
Where's
bear.
the bear?
While this is
Can I
happening,
cast mage armor?
while this
No.
is going down,
Oh,
Alcar
no.
looks at Quill and goes, "Knock, knock!
Is
Lettuce!
let us who?
Let us in! It's cold outside!"
It's actually quite balmy right now.
Let us talk about it.
See, even the cat.
Let us come to a consensus.
Okay, a little better.
All right. So as you are all traveling along the road,
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
you notice that there are some bodies strewn about, and you hear the gnashing of teeth as you come across 3 undead ghouls who are feasting upon the remnants of some unfortunate travelers. So we are going to go over to the battle map, and we are going into initiative.
Undead. What are they? Wolves?
They're ghouls.
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 Okay, 1
Well,
second.
partaking
I
some-
believe-
Ghoulish behavior. There she is, there's our lady.
Do you think
Wait,
their
wait,
favorite
wait,
food
wait,
is
wait.
goulash?
Everybody, before initiative starts, you all can kind of position yourselves within the box, kind of where you would be standing.
I'm good.
Reina, care to join me up here?
I suppose so.
Every dancer needs a partner.
Okay. Is everybody where they want to be standing?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, at least I am.
Okay. Everybody roll me initiative, please. Alcar starting us off.
Huzzah! Oh, it's your...
Alcar. What's up?
I was asked who's got the higher dexterity. You definitely do. Sorry.
Yeah. So Alcar is going to. Are you? Quick question, Reyna. Are you going to charge them or attack from back here?
Probably attack from back here, but I'm not.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not going to be fighting for a little while, so.
Okay. Alcar is going to move to here, and then he is going to hold a greatsword as an action.
Okay, make sure you unequip your shield.
Oh, do I have that equipped? Okay, yeah, never mind. I'm going to hold the longsword as an action.
There you go.
Like, hold it
Yeah,
in case they
remember.
come close.
Great sword is always going to be two-handed for it. You have to wield it with two hands.
Yeah.
Okay. Queel.
Wheel me. Turn to the one in the middle. Just... I can't believe I'm saying this again. Duck!
I like ducks. Oh shit!
That was too perfectly. I'm fucking dead. Is that your turn, Will? Or you got any movement?
Yeah, that missed, I assume, right? That's a miss?
Yeah, that's a miss, unfortunately.
Okay, yep, that is my turn. Luckily, hang on. Now it's the end of my turn.
Alright, ghoul. Let's see, which ghoul is it? Reina!
Hello.
I'm gonna try to bite you, Reina!
Oh, that's a squish.
I broke a tooth off trying to bite your armor.
That's a meaty squish.
Your turn. Lyra. Lyra, are you there?
Yeah, sorry, I was looking.
Oh, no worries. I just didn't know if you found out.
No, you're good. Mm-mm. Okay.
Alright, you charge forward and attack that one. That is a hit. Still up.
Just savage this ghoul.
Alright, Sphera.
Siv's gonna go for the ghoul that Lyra just attacked.
Alright, as a firebolt, that is a hit. That is... Oh, my dear.
It's quite pathetic. But still a hit. And she's gonna move back here by the tree.
I can't even see.
Actually, wait.
Okay, BRB.
Well, it was nice knowing y'all, but I'm gonna go back to Gam now.
It's Gammy for your information.
Is that your turn?
Yes.
Amazing. Reina.
All right, let's see. She's gonna sidestep to here and see what happens.
Oh.
Ooh.
Ooh.
All of them must make this save. Also, did it take the appropriate channel divinity point from your attributes?
Yes, it did.
Ooh, yeah, it works. All right. All but one succeed. The one that succeeds or fails is right next to you, actually. So let me read this real quick. The creature fails on moves far away for its action. Oh. It can't take reactions either, so it is feared pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Well done.
Thank you. And then for... Let me see.
I believe that was your action to do, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna hold on to that. So that's my turn.
Okay. Ghouly Ghoul. Hello, Lyra.
Hello.
I'm gonna bite you. Or at least I'm gonna try. No. Does 15 hit?
It does.
Ah! This other ghoul. Hey, you're overextended. Hello. I don't know why this is the voice that ghouls aren't having, but apparently it's a thing.
Where? While you're on your way over.
Which one would you like that applied to, though? The one that just attacked, or the one that's going to be attacking now?
If he dies, I'll do that one. But no, this one.
you wouldn't know. You gotta choose now.
Yeah, I'll choose this one.
Okay, got it. He fails. Let's check. Necrotic. Funny enough, they actually don't have any resistances.
Oh!
Weird. Oh, that's okay. He takes damage.
Ow.
He's gonna try to bite the ghoul. Nom.
It's a chicken.
Woo. I needed a heal.
Alcar, you're up.
So, I wasn't expecting the druid to rush into melee range, so I wasted my entire first turn.
You did.
But I'm going to try and make up for it by rushing in, and he's going to swing his longsword at this guy up top.
Okay. 16, that's a hit. Let's see, is that a kill? That is indeed, as you strike him down.
Huzzah! Don't worry not, Lyra, I am here!
Who the fuck is that laugh?
Full reference.
I said
I
Lyra.
am very Mela.
Oh,
And,
I thought I heard Adelia. I was like, what?
No.
Wrong setting!
Campaign.
Yeah, I'm going to end my turn, because I don't
You're
need to
fucking-
use a bonus action.
Sorry, old man Zach here. Fucking.
What? Heinrich's here? What?
Oh, I miss
Okay.
that old shit.
Fire in the hole! Geese!
Who the fuck is Egan who?
Ooh!
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Attacking heat. Alive.
It's right in my head. And that's gonna be my turn? Yep.
Alright, so this ghoul has to lose its action to move away from you, Reyna.
Yep.
And it's gonna go in the direction of Quill. It has to use its full dash, moving far away. So you do get an opportunity attack should you wish.
I will use that opportunity attack, I wish.
Not just you though. It's Reyna too.
Okay, she gets first, she's probably gonna kill it.
Correct. Well, we don't know if you kill it or not, but Reyna gets first whack.
Let's see.
If you want to react and attack it.
Yeah. Do I just have to use my weapon, or can I use anything?
It has to be a weapon.
Okay.
I think that you have to have a feat to do like spells reaction.
Yeah, warp mage.
Unfortunately, that's a big no.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what I can do with a dagger. Yeah.
That hits actually.
Oh.
I don't have my copy.
Yeah, Quill just like stabs it in the butt as it's running by.
Just shook.
shanking them in the shank.
Just keep in mind, if you attack it though, it stops being feared.
Oh, does it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is that actually part of that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I did not know
don't
this.
know if that counts as an opportunity attack or if it's.
It does.
Let me go ahead and read it real quick. A turn creature doesn't have for its action. If there's nowhere to move.
It's turn for 1 minute or until it takes any damage.
For 1 minute. Okay. With that new information, I'd be willing to say, hey, if you guys want to take back your reactions.
Mine didn't even hit though, did it?
No.
No, it didn't, but Quill's did. I'm giving
Yeah.
both of you the opportunity to.
Should I, or should I just let them have that 3 damage?
I'd take it back if I were you.
I'll take it back. Fine.
Because that leaves him right there with you and Civ as its primary targets and all the tanks on this side of the map.
Unless you're well hidden by the bush and it's mad at me, but I highly doubt that.
It's not. It's not. So yeah, no, that's a smart choice to take it back.
Yeah, I don't want to be ghoul feed.
That's its turn. Lyra.
You know what? I can do this.
Rada.
Alright. Going for it. Alright, since that was a bust, I'm gonna do this so that I can just step away. You don't see me now.
You can't. That's John Cena. You can't see me.
You can't see me.
1 second.
And her name is John Cena! Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Alright, perfect.
Yeah.
You're up.
Pew pew pew.
That's a hit for 9 damage. Let's see. And you waste it.
Aw.
Woo!
Civ
I
blows
thought you meant
finger
you
gun.
wasted the attack. I was like, oh. Sorry.
Civ blows her little finger guns and is gonna move here.
And it's pretty much just.
Um,
Keep the storm lady away from me!
let's see. Hold, please. Okay. We'll hope for the best, I guess.
We believe in you. Talos, take the wheel.
Ooh!
Whoa!
Whoa!
Shit.
Haha.
Yay!
Yay!
That was radiant damage. Yeah. Yeetsa that pizza. Fuck. That's combat. Well done.
Can Quill take a sample of ghoul flesh?
Ew.
Sure. So I'm just like imagining, what does this look like to everybody else as you run over? I'm assuming dagger in hand, like, and then you just hear this fucking sawing noise, like you're cutting into some really dry pork.
She kind of like calmly walks over and just lobs off the hand, just stows the hand away.
Gotta hand it to you.
Thank
Thank you.
you. Round of applause.
I am disappointed in myself too. So are my parents.
Oh no. What?
Yeah. No. Well done.
Unfortunately, there's not really much loot from this encounter at all. Just some rag, ruined clothes, really.
I got a hand.
Ew.
Yeah. Unless you really want some more ghoul flesh, and if anybody wants some.
Nope.
It's for you, ghoul flesh, for the taking.
Hard pass.
All right. Well, all right. If that's the case, I'm going to move everybody off the map. So that was the last little tiny encounter on the way there until you get to Berdusk. Now, everybody is going to be able to kind of see that the carnival / circus has moved on. The decorations are now gone. And yeah, it's it's taken down. It's not like the town got like super dreary right afterwards, but like when you're in the side by side of like when there's like a street fair in a really nice town or something like that, and then when the decorations get taken down, that sort of like
Oh,
like look of it. Does anybody know what I'm talking about?
yes.
Yeah.
Sad abandoned vibe. Yeah.
Yeah, but just kind of day-to-day activities now. So the guards are letting people in as they see fit, and I'd like everybody to roll me insight roll, please.
Damn.
Ooh.
Wow, Jesus Christ! And then there's Alcar.
And Quill.
Oh yeah, I didn't even see Quill. Fuck me. So Lyra, Reyna, you can kind of tell that like things.
Also, Sphera, I got a nat 20.
I have something specific for you. That's why I did not say it.
Okay, got it.
Just process.
Trust me, I know. I saw the nat 20.
Yeah, you've missed me before, so that's why I'm still PTSD.
Not with a nat 20. Not with a nat 20. Fucking no. No, don't be telling lies.
No, you didn't.
So, Reyna and Lyra, you two kind of pick out that things seem rather chill here, like comparatively. And that might just be like a standard observation that say one might make, right? Like, just it's a lot more chill now that the festival hasn't happened. There aren't as many people walking around and all that. Sphera, with your nat 20, you're kind of able to put together a bit more that people don't know what's been going on in the green field or greenest. The cultist activity that's happened has not hit the city yet.
Interesting.
Like even like the guards, don't get me wrong, it's not like they're completely like ignorant, like as if they're not doing their job, but like the security, like you might expect to see with like massive raids having, happened or something like that nearby, you'd expect there to be a bigger, more forceful presence.
Right.
It strikes you as odd, is the thing. Like, you think that word would have gotten here by now.
Hey, y'all.
Yes.
Something seems off. Y'all notice the lack of security? People are walking around acting so humdrum like nothing's ever happened. They seem blithely unaware that dragon cultist activity is on the rise. Don't you find that a bit strange?
I mean, actually, yes. Every village south of here has been basically reduced to cinders. Not a single word has reached its village.
That doesn't
Well,
seem right to me.
Considering that we ran across brigands and undead on the road, it's highly possible that any messengers that would have been sent this way were either murdered or eaten.
Still don't add up.
Mm-hmm.
This is a major town in this area. They should at least have some inkling that dragons are flying about and cultists are wreaking havoc in the countryside. I feel like we should probably go find out who the leadership of this town is, see what they know.
Agreed. Besides, we have that message from Night Hall to deliver.
Yes, and horses to requisition.
That too.
Indeed. All right. So, do you all start making your way downtown? Lock and no. All right.
I don't know, my spidey senses are up. I'm going to take the opportunity to cast a mage armor on myself. I don't like the feel of this town.
Not a bad idea, considering y'all mages
have come into a couple instances without your mage armor.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. So, Quill, did you say you were doing the same or no?
What? I don't know mage armor.
No,
Genius.
no mage armor.
Sorry, repeat that question.
It was just Civ that did the mage armor, right?
I don't know mage armor, so. Oh, there's one thing I would have wanted to do. At some point, Quill would have wanted to cast Find Familiar again, revive Osric.
Okay, okay, so that will be something. I'll let you guys do that when you guys get to like a tavern out in the middle of the road. You wouldn't want to do that, like in the middle of the stuff.
Just everyone clear aside. I have some magic to do.
Again, which speaking of which, do you want to go just straight for the authority, or do you want to touch base with like Withers at the Running Stag?
Well, seeing as we don't really know anything about the authority in this town, we might as well talk to Withers and see if he knows anything.
Yeah. And what was that circus guy's name? Johnson?
Smitherson.
Smitherson, yeah, we should probably check in with him too, considering he's the one who sent us on this.
So remember, the circus is gone.
Oh yeah, that's right.
He was doing it because it's like, hey, security for my wagons and all that.
Withers seems to have been around for a while, so maybe he knows more about the town's authority than most people here do. So we should probably go talk to him.
Mm-hmm. Not a bad idea. Is that what you all would like to do? Yes? No? I'm only here in spirit with this right now.
I'm fine with that idea.
Yeah, I think we should check in with Withers.
Agreed.
All right. Oh, sorry. Did you say something, Raina?
No, I said agreed.
Okay. So, you all make your way to the Running Stag Inn. Again, just as it was before. Quite, like, not dead, but, like, a little, like, you know, like, very slow. And, you notice that the, table that he destroyed when he had a fucking flashback has, like, duct tape on it. Or not duct tape, like, really bad wood glue.
Zach, I mended that for him.
Yep.
So.
Oh yeah, that's right. Never mind. That is actually still fine.
It's a different table is invented like that.
You would just see him in the back, pretty much like tending to like a couple of mugs, trying to get them presentable and all that. Yeah.
Hello.
Have they?
Is that? Oh my goodness! Is it my customers from a week or two ago? It's been a minute. Hello.
Yes, it has. Hello, Withers. He walks up and gives the old man a hug, but very gently for Alcar.
Shatters the glass.
And you go gentles, but not. Yeah. It's Alcar gentle. Right? Did I lose you?
What?
Hello?
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 I think I guess I lost you then? Okay, I said you hug him, but Alcar gentle,
yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So he goes, still, but like not like nothing actually breaks or hurts or anything like that. It's just like, what happens? And he goes, well, good to see you're all right.
Fancy a flagon to drink for any of you? Fine ladies,
I
some
could-
wine,
I could
perhaps?
definitely use a
yes.
flagon. He looks
We could
over at
all go
Lyra.
for some,
I could use
we
some
could all
help.
go for some refreshment for sure, Withers. But is there somewhere a bit more private we could talk? I have a couple of
Maybe we can talk while Lyra takes a nap. She doesn't look so good.
Oh, good heavens, there's fucking blood everywhere.
She's actively bleeding.
I could use some help.
How much health do you got, Lyra?
4.
Can't you heal yourself?
I can't. We just haven't had an opportunity.
So, Withers ushers you all to come into the back room, essentially. You see set to his side is, like, again, the rusted arms that he, had in his way back olden days for him. Some other supplies they're used just for, maintenance of the day-to-day of the tavern and all that. He gets you all just, like, complimentary drinks and such. Lyra, kind of, you get a second to fucking breathe. So if you wanted to heal yourself, or if you wanted to just wait until you can get a long rest, that's up to you.
If that's coming up, yeah, I'll wait. I mean, actually, this doesn't really matter if we're gonna do it anyway.
I would say this conversation could count as a short rest because of the amount of time you guys are going to be talking with wizards, actually. So, would you like to utilize the benefits of a short rest? This goes for everybody.
Yeah.
I'm good because all my stats are.
Yeah, I'm not missing anything.
I'm okay with a short rest, but I mean that doesn't mean that I can't speak or have a conversation. Right?
No. This conversation is going to just be a short rest. I'm allowing you guys to interact with him and get a short rest out of it.
Because I'm gonna use my sorceress abilities to recover a spell slot, and then get my sorcery point back for recovering the spell slot after the short rest.
Okay. So go ahead and do that. Lyra, how many hit points or hit dice do you wish to use
Please
for
do.
your short rest?
2.
2.
Do I just hit roll twice?
Yeah.
Oops.
Oh, there it is.
Sorry, I didn't mean to click that.
All right, and that is so you get back 10. Sweet. So he says, "So, you wanted to talk in confidence and in secrecy, yes?
That's
Everything all
right.
right? Nope, it doesn't mean that you owe money and I need to help you out because I'm fucking broke."
Well, it's a bit more dire than that, Withers.
Oh,
see
God,
the
you owe multiple people money?
No, but there's no smooth way of putting this, but Greenfield that area has pretty much been taken over by dragon cultists. They've been running wild and rampant, and it is concerning me that Berdusk is not equipped to deal with it. I mean, where's your security? Seems like people are just walking around and have no clue what's happening.
And Withers, you are right! The Thayans are working with the dragon cultists!
He goes, "I was fucking right!" He just says, like, out loud, like, everything else you said, Civ, he did listen, but the moment that Alcar says that, he's like, "I was fucking right!"
All right, Withers, bring it back now. Tell me what you know.
Bring it back now, y'all.
Tell me what you know about the authority in this town and why you think they haven't properly seen to its defenses.
He goes, "Well, I don't mean to make you all seem, not at ease, but you saying what you're saying is the first any word of that has gotten to here, actually. We haven't gotten any, we've gotten no ravens, we've gotten no birds, we've gotten no messengers talking about it. And it's been nothing practically. So this is the first that I'm actually even hearing about this. Which is...
I find that hard to believe.
What's that?
She said, now I find that hard to believe, seeing as they've pretty much taken over this entire area.
And he says, perhaps there's parts of the puzzle that you're not accounting for, young lady.
All of the green fields have basically been, every village has been torched at some level.
He leans over and small note, the way he holds the wine bottle is actually properly with one hand. You know how you have your thumb kind of like inside of like the actual like little hole portion of it, right?
I don't drink, so.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, never mind. I
know what you mean.
Okay, you see it then.
Yes.
So he says, now, what is in warfare one of the most important aspects to an army?
Weapons.
Manpower?
Nope.
Information?
You're close.
Toilets.
Communication.
Oh.
Now, if that breaks down between elements, we're all just running blind, right?
Evidently.
Right.
And he goes, now, what does it tell you if you all coming here with this information is the first that any of us are hearing about it in these parts in Berdusk? What does that tell you?
Tells me that your leadership is grossly incompetent and ill-prepared to deal with what's coming next.
They haven't been informed because the cult has been killing, making sure no information reaches north.
He says, kind of hard to fight against an enemy if you don't have any intelligence of what's happening around you. Doesn't matter if a runner has been sent with all of the plans for your enemy if he finds himself with his throat slit along the road.
You know, come to think of it, we did come across brigands and ghouls on the road.
Mm-hmm.
But those are normal dangers, you see. That wouldn't entirely account for the lack of ravens that have not come in yet. Almost all towns have at least 3 to 5. And we haven't received a single one. And based off what you've said, they've attacked and sacked and destroyed everything in the green fields. If that's what you're saying, right?
Right. So they've been targeting the ravens?
Not just the ravens, it sounds like all communications. I have a question for you, actually. All of you. Did you all try to... The boy that went with you from the circus. Did you ever send him back here?
We left him in greenest.
Uh-oh.
Do you guys need to do a history to remember what you guys did with that?
No. We didn't do anything, did we?
No, I think we just left him in greenest.
Oh,
Yeah.
Incorrect.
Oh,
We beat
yeah.
the shit out of him. What are you talking about?
No, we're
No.
talking about the little teenager.
What? It talks like this?
Yeah, he's dead now.
Phil, Sphera, you both would remember, you actually told him to go back to Berdusk to tell Smitherson.
Oh god.
right.
He was one of the ghouls.
And he goes, did you send him anywhere at all?
We sent him here.
And he goes,
Right.
we never saw him. He never came.
Troubling.
Then somebody needs to be informed right away.
He says-
Immediately, before it's too late.
He nods and he says, now, here is what I would recommend, though. Try to be discreet and do not be satisfied with just your run-of-the-mill guard. I don't have any evidence to back this up, but Alter Wither's old hunch, if you will. I don't believe all of them to be trustworthy.
What can you tell us about the leadership of Berdusk? Who is it that we should talk to that is reliable?
Yes. Well, currently, in terms of who is the ruler of Berdusk, is High Lady I'm gonna butcher this name. Celeria. I'm gonna go ahead and put that in the chat.
Okay.
Not entirely sure how you pronounce that.
Celeria, yeah.
Siberia, or yeah,
Oh,
Siberia,
okay, I did
Siberia.
it right. Okay, cool.
Yeah. And what do you know about her?
Well, that she very much cares for her people and the positioning of Berdusk. You have to keep in mind, we're the biggest city between the Sunset Mountains and the Troll Mountains. So all the trade that goes through here has to come through Berdusk, usually on the way to Elturel. So
That means it's a strategic point for the dragon cultists to potentially take over.
very possible indeed. If that is indeed their goal, unless it goes further.
Well, he's
What do
been
I
right
know?
so.
I'm an old coot.
Well, he's been right so far.
If they're stopping communications into Berdusk,
That
it
means
could only
this
mean
is
they're
their
trying
next
to have-
target.
They are isolating it. And yes, Alka, it is probably a target.
And we should form a High Lady Cerelia post haste. But we have to be. We can't just give it to a guard and tell them give it form her. We need to get to her herself.
That's right.
The question is, how do we do that?
Whatever we do, we cannot lose Berdusk. I am too fond of this inn.
Oh, thank you. I have spent my entire life trying to make it amazing.
Oh, you've done a
As he
great
says
job
that,
with
you see a shelf fall over.
this.
Oops.
Well, I did say try.
Mm-hmm. So,
Well, Withers, what would you suggest is the best way to reach the High Lady Celeria? Where does she sit?
On a chair?
Well, where is she located?
Says, yes. Then let me consult the DM manual. Yes. So there is a keep in Berdusk. It's essentially like similar to like in the way of any good castle city, kind of the focal point of the city itself, heavily guarded by other guards as well, though. Usually you have to, and you would go, usually she does not see anyone without an appointment. Do you have any seals that would get you past the guards by any chance?
Oh, we do actually.
We do indeed. From Governor Nighthill himself. He sends his
Oh.
regards, by the way.
How's the old fucker doing?
yeah, I can do better.
I think I broke one of his ribs.
Oh, it was an accident.
Definitely an accident. Not on purpose at all.
That wasn't suspicious at all.
Mm.
The way that sounded. But yeah, he says, well, I'll have to some point try and make my way downtown and see him.
Well, his people could use some help, but, well, I think we've got bigger fish to fry, unfortunately.
Oh yes, indeed. That sounds quite dire, indeed. Well, in any case, whatever it is, feel free to use my tavern as your base of operations, as it were.
Well, we might as well do that for the time being, Withers, but I suggest that once we leave, you also pack up and go elsewhere. Looks like Berdusk is not going to be standing for much longer.
He goes, he kind of like shrugs a little bit, and he says, I've worked for this tavern my entire life. Built it with my own two hands back when I could walk without
shitting myself pretty much. But I'm not sure I'm ready to leave it. Not yet, at least.
I don't blame you, man. I'd rather go down fighting for something that I care about than running away with my tail between my legs.
Who said anything about fighting? I'm fucking hiding. No, I'm just kidding. Kind of like sits down and he says, "Now, I do believe you all have a place to be to now, yes? And I go."
Yeah.
All right, let's be all. Thank you for the seat, chair, and
Thanks for the drink, Withers.
and hospitality.
Anytime. Also, just be careful, is all. Maybe don't just do a beeline straight to the keep. Look suspicious. Make your way through shops on your way there. Look inconspicuous. Sort of thing.
That's actually really good advice.
You could also do some shopping when we're there.
Just
someone's
don't
a
mention the
shopaholic.
T word, and I'm actually quite normal.
Tacos?
Oh no, I love tacos. Is it Tuesday?
Yeah.
I
Okay,
believe
roll
it's
me a
Sunday.
Roll me a D7.
Oh, okay.
It is a taco! It's Taco Tuesday!
Hey!
Yay! Can we have some tacos before we go?
No.
There's no time for that, Alcor.
Oh,
It takes too
Let's
long.
keep
I
it
don't
moving.
have it
Come
on
on, let's
time.
talk about
you
it.
see his pointed ears start to droop in disappointment.
Okay, I'll make some for you to return.
Woohoo!
Yay!
Guess I gotta put this hat on again. And you see he has like a stuffed taco hat on.
Oh, do you have a spare? I'd love one of those.
No.
Nope, only one. I made it myself.
Oh.
It's okay.
Yes. Respectfully, Alcott, if you start wearing a taco hat, we might have to remove you from this party.
I would like to mention out of character that if Alcar ever comes into possession of a taco hat, he will wear it everywhere that we go. Like, we'll just be at like some, we've saved the Sword Coast from the dragon threat, and at the ceremony formally recognizing us as heroes of the realm, Alcar's just standing there in full plate and a taco hat.
We'll burn it.
No, don't do that to him.
We'll do it for his own safety.
All right. But yeah, he gave you some advice. Withers seems to know a bit more than you might have thought at first.
Mm-hmm.
Bit more than meets the eye with that old man.
Mm-hmm. Mysterious.
I have to take a quick bio break. I will be right back. Give me like 1 minute.
Yeah. While that's happening, though, this is kind of also a way of giving you all an opportunity to shop around Berdusk if you want for
Okay.
like different kinds of shops and such on your way up to the keep. Should you so desire.
Yeah, I just save me for last then.
Okay.
All right, BRB.
So is that an interest for anybody at all? First off, if it's not, then we can say, okay, you kind of feign wanting to go through the shops.
Is there a magic shop?
There is actually one. It's roll me a D10. See which magic shop you get.
Oh, there's multiple. Damn.
Not for Berdusk. These are ones I created actually.
Oh. 3.
1 sec. Let me check which one that is.
I'd also be interested in the magic shop, if not to buy spells, but maybe they have items or potions or stuff that I could use.
Okay. You
Also interested in buying a dress.
buying a dress. Okay. There are plenty of tailors in the town that you would be able to visit and such. But would you like me to so we'll handle like the magic shop with you two first, as well as anybody else want to go to the magic shop with them?
Nah.
Reyna, you good?
Depends. Does the magic shop have like potions and stuff, or?
Potions, spell scrolls, and knickknacks.
I'll go.
Does that still pique Civ's interest, by the way?
I'm
Yes.
back.
Welcome
Okay,
back.
fantastic. Alcar, do you want to go to the potion magic shop with Civ, Quill, and Reyna?
Actually, I would like to visit the local armory or smithy and see if they have any smithing tools for sale.
Oh, lovely. Okay, so you want to go and do that.
Yes.
Lyra, do you have anything specific that you're wanting to do in town, like shop-wise, that you're looking for, or not really?
Not really, but I'll join Valkar.
Yay!
Yeah. All right, so whatchamacallit? Let's see. So, we'll deal with the magic shop first. Since that's a majority of you all. So, you all end up pretty much going through, and you find a shop called Poreg's Magic Imposium. And
Okay.
when you step inside, it is a shop, and there is a bearded man there, not a dwarf, but a human. I know Toreg sounds like a very dwarf name.
A little bit.
Oreg.
And he says, welcome to Toreg's Magic Imposium. How might I help all of you this fine day?
We're in the market for some potentially magical materials, maybe some spell scrolls. Might we see you as?
Yes. I have several different things that might be of interest. We sell healing potions. We have a couple of miscellaneous effects as well. We also have now. Might I ask, in terms of spell scrolls, are you looking for one-time use spell scrolls or ones that can be transcribed to learn?
Ones that could be transcribed would be nice.
Right. Okay, we do have a section straight over there, aisle 9.
All right, thank you. Whoop.
Looks over at Civ and Reyna. You fine ladies, how may I assist you?
Well, our powers work a little differently. And yet, I'm still interested in magical items, one time use scrolls, potions, poisons, you name it.
Poisons
Now, if I were to give you a bit more context about myself, I'm very much in the market for something that would either paralyze or stop my enemies in their tracks, or allow me to slip around unseen.
Well, unfortunately, in the poison department, you're out of luck. However, finding yourselves unseen, I might be able to help with. We have a couple of one-time use spell scrolls and potions that might be of interest for you. He looks to Reyna.
I'm more interested in perhaps some healing potions.
Ah, yes, healing potions. All right. So, is there anything else also before? Because I'm gonna basically bring up a bunch of different diagrams and pricings and all that. So it's like I'm trying to make sure I'm pulling everything I need to up. Anything else as well? He kind of says, "Oh yes, healing potions. That's quite standard."
I had another question for you, perhaps.
Ask away.
Maybe a bit of an odd question, but do you have any pet shops in the town?
Pet shops. You mean like for like dogs, cats, that kind of thing?
Yeah, or magical or otherwise, just a companion shop. Not that
We
kind
don't
of
have any
companion shop.
exotic. We don't have any exotic companions. I think the most exotic we have is I think that there is a blink dog pup in one of the stores. Other than that, it's mostly just your usual domestic pets. But I do believe we have a shop in town.
Could you point me in the direction that I might wander after our sale?
Of course, that away. No.
Oh, yes.
Okay. All right. So I'll go over and kind of state. Now, Quill,
Yes.
you're going to have to do a roll to see what kind of spells that they have on hand.
Fair enough. What roll?
Well, so I would say it's going to be a D50. So that has, it's pretty much just a range. It doesn't have, like, the number high or low doesn't really matter.
Okay. 37.
37. All right. 1 second. Okay. So, with that, let me go up and I'm going to kind of prattle off a couple of wizard spells that they have on hand.
Okay.
Like, it's loading. Sorry.
All good. I'm being patient.
You know, that just reminds me of the central computer in Invader Zim processing.
Setting the prof.
Doom.
Sing the Doom song.
All right. So you see that amongst some of them are some of the ones that you kind of have seen before, like Thunderwave is one that's there. Witch Bolt is another one that's there. Let's see. But another one that you see is something like Cloud of Daggers, Enlarge Reduce, not invisibility, wrong one, sorry. Levitate, and Magic Weapon.
Levitate and she's looking mostly between levitate and enlarge reduce. Eeny, meeny, miny. How much are these two spells worth?
Levitate and Enlarge Reduce?
Yeah.
Is that what you said?
Yes, that's what I said. Sorry.
Alright, no worries. Okay, let me pull up what those pricing index are. You're looking at probably about 170 gold for both spells.
And I have for both of them, but for one of them,
For one of them, split that in half, so that would be. Sec, let me calculator. 87 gold, 5 silver.
okay, so 170 gold for both of them. Good lot over to is Alcar there?
Nope, Alcar is probably on the other side of town by now.
Damn it. Okay, so you could go over to Reyna or Civ. Reyna?
She cocks an eye at Quill.
Wait, I have a question. You wouldn't have to have a little bit of gold spare, would you? Like 13 gold pieces?
13.
Just 13. It's for 2 spell scrolls.
Alright. But I want it back.
Alright, could probably get back. I wanted to ask Alcar because I already lent him money, but.
Wait, so
Oh
you
god,
haven't
fucking
already
like
paid
Will is gonna be
Alcar
like
back?
bouncing like credit cards with
No,
credit cards.
I gave him money. He owes me money.
Oh. Alright. Then, you might want to catch him before he goes and spends all of it. He looked like he was going to the other side of town.
Will
But
do.
He has
But
the money, meanwhile. And she hands over the 13 gold.
Thank you. And then she's gonna go grab those 2 spell scrolls and just zoop back to the checkout.
All right, and he says, so do you have the required funds?
Yes, I do. 130 gold. Here you are.
All righty. Wait, 1 sec. 175. Nice try.
Oh, it is. Oh. Listen, as a scholar myself, would it be possible to bump it down to 170?
Great news. We can do 174,99999. 9.
Oh my god.
Listen, we brought plenty of business into your fine establishment. I think just 5.
This is the first time I've ever met you, actually.
I know, and we're bringing business in.
Yes, like every other customer. What are you getting at here? Is this the first time you've ever tried to haggle? Because you're not
Yeah.
doing a good job of it.
Yes, it is.
Roll persuasion at disadvantage.
Frick. Oh dear. Wait.
It's not even at disadvantage.
He's gonna raise the
I was gonna
price.
say, it doesn't matter at that point with the nat 1. He just looks at you and says, the price is 175 to 1.
Quill looks slowly up to Reyna.
What?
I'm 5 gold short.
5 gold short now?
I thought it was 170. It was 175.
Alright, so you're borrowing 18 gold for me, is what you're telling.
Yes.
Fine.
Please.
But if I don't have enough gold for my transaction, I expect you to run across town and get that gold from Alcar immediately.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
She hands over another 5.
Meanwhile, Alcar is just everyone's piggy bank.
Pass over the coin.
So the Bank of Alcar! Ha ha!
I should start charging interest.
It's not a bank if you're the one that borrowed the money to begin with, which is why Quill is short.
I didn't borrow anything from Quill. Quill borrowed from me.
No. I gave you the money for the split mail, remember?
Yes, but I also recall in one of our very first transactions at a potion shop at the carnival, you being short about 25, 30 gold.
Oh, fuck.
So I'd say we're even by now.
Oh god, this is just like fucking like watching like, you know, when like all the different countries started borrowing money from like US, Russia, China. It's like, but no, I paid at this point. No, I borrowed at this point. And oh my goodness. Alright. So go ahead out those. Now keep in mind, you have to spend 2 hours on each spell learning them.
Mm-hmm.
So that's gonna be 4 hours to learn those.
Yeah.
Which is a short rest.
Go ahead and add them to your spellbook now, but know that you will need to put aside some time for that. Okay.
Yep. Still sobbing a little bit.
Like, damn it! Stay away. Okay. Now I believe Civ was next. Yes.
Yeah, Civ just makes flirty eyes at the guy and she says, "You seem like a learned man of great knowledge and capability." You know, soften him up a bit. I've been told by my companions here that I am what they call a sorceress. What, in your esteemed opinion, would be most useful for me in your shop? I'd rather not waste your time.
Quite right, and I do appreciate the candor. And he starts kind of like looking through, and he says, "You find yourself causing a lot more of the destructive damage within your type of, I guess, circumstance, if you will."
Well, I know how to fry a Betty, if that's what you're saying.
Do you find yourself, when you're in states, where you find yourself against someone that you take damage, and once you take that damage, it's almost like crippling.
This is true, unfortunately. I'm not very hardy.
Now I think I have something just for you then. And he starts
Pray
thumbing
tale.
through. What's that?
She said, pray tale.
Now, this is a specialized potion, mind you. You have to declare what it is that is damaging you, aka out of character damage type. So like lightning, fire, physical, that kind of thing.
Okay.
And he shows a potion of resistance.
Hmm.
And he says, before drinking, declare in your mind what damage type you want to be having resistant to. And for the next hour, you will be resistant to that damage type.
Ew. That does seem mighty useful. And how much is this potion going to set me back?
125 gold, madam.
125 gold. Now. I'm sure you could do a lot better than that, my friend.
Go ahead and roll.
Considering,
Oh, sorry,
I
you're
understand
still
that. Hmm?
Sorry, I interrupted. Keep going.
No, go for it. What were you saying?
Oh no! You were still doing the schmoozing. I want to give you the full chance before I initiate the roll.
Were there any other items that he would be interested in upselling to her, or was this it? Upon his recommendation.
This was his recommendation. Other than hey, healing potions, they're always valuable, right?
Okay.
He doesn't sell poisons, and a lot of the magic item knickknacks is still kind of out of your guys' price range.
Right. Okay. So this is his consultation. Then she'll go with that, but she wants to finish what she's going to say to him.
No, of course. Go for it.
She's like, I'll make that discount worth your while. You see, I've just recently come into some information. Information regarding dragon cultists. Imagine a learned man such as yourself could go quite far with exchanging that sort of information and putting it in the right hands.
He quirks a brow. Roll persuasion.
Okay.
$95.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Right? And what do you tell him, though? He's like holding the potion still, and he's like just gestures to where to put the gold. He's not gonna touch it, and he says, "Go for it." Sorry.
Since no one seems to know what's going on in this town, she's gonna tell him that they've received first-hand reports that they found themselves and interacted with dragon cultists, that they have taken over all of the Greenfield area, and that they're probably killing all the messengers trying to go into Berdusk.
He kind of quirks a brow as he does it. He nods his head, and he slides the 95 gold from you. If you put it on the table for him, and he slides the potion to you, and he says, "In that case, I suppose that safe travels and this type of potion are going to be in high supply and demand."
Indeed. I might trouble you with just a question, though. There's a lot more information where this came from, some of which I might be able to provide to you. In return, all I will ask is, what is the best way to reach High Lady Cerilia?
And he goes,
Without alerting too much attention.
"There's the main gate, and then there's the envoy sally port, if you will." you go there, there won't be as many eyes. You'll still be spotted. Make sure you have proper documentation, and you should be fine, but you will get less eyes on you.
Very good. Pleasure doing business with you. Bye.
All right, subtract 95, and I'll go ahead and add that potion to your inventory.
Okay. You'll have the potion?
Yeah, I'll do it for you.
Okay, thanks. I'm just gonna do the math. They suck.
All right, let me just check if your inventory added it.
It did.
Yep. All right. Cool. Now, Reyna,
Mm-hmm.
healing potions. That was one you were looking at. Was there another you were too?
No, she just asked about healing potions and like a companion shop.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that was the companion shop ask. Okay, gotcha. You would also mention that actually Elturel has a exotic companion shop, technically.
Oh.
He said he heard of an owlbear cub having been brought in.
Ooh.
Oh my god, cute.
But then he says, my pricing for healing potions. Standard is 50 gold for a normal standard healing potion. Greater healing is 100. Superior 500. Supreme 1350.
I'll just take a standard, please.
All right, coming right up. Just for curiosity's sakes, would you like to all know kind of what the numbers look like for each of those different types of potions?
I want to know what the number looks like for the owlbear cub.
Oh, that he doesn't know.
I know.
But in terms of the HP, so standards are 2d4 plus 2. Greater is 4d4 plus 4. Superior, 8d4 plus 8. Supreme, 10d4 plus 20.
Wow.
So, like, if you ever get your hands on a Supreme, that is a fucking, I need to go from, like, dying to, like, almost full. So. Do you want me to go ahead and add that for you as well?
I can do it. You said it was 50 gold?
Yep.
Okay. Thank you kindly.
Of course. And make sure to stop by again at Toreg's Magic Symposium. Alright. I don't believe there was anything else in the magic shop, so I think I'm good to go over to Lyra and Alcar. Right?
Huzzah!
Yep.
Alright. So this one is gonna be a lot more basic, Alcar. Smithing tools are very easy to come by.
Yay.
Zach.
What's up?
Just a reminder, Reyna would have emphasized that Quill go make her way to Alcar to receive payment because she's not aware that they actually don't have a debt to settle.
Yep, neither is Quill. She's getting new off.
So, Alcar, it is 20 gold for a set of smith tools.
Can I haggle that?
Sure. Go ahead and roll me a d20. Let's see what kind of person you're going to be dealing with.
Okay.
This is not going to be one of those specialized ones since you're just kind of looking for, like, a pair of tools. Alright. It is... It is a, Ooh, gnome!
I love
No.
gnomes!
So, the tax comes out to 20 gold for these smithing tools. You get everything that you would need to start doing smaller end projects.
Are they made of mithril?
Huh?
Because 20 gold is a lot for a set of smithing tools, my good gnome.
And he says, "You're not just okay. I'll tell you how this works, big guy. The smithing tools is not just a hammer." And he gestures and he says,
I
"You're
know
buying."
what smithing tools are.
Are you sure? Because those don't sound correct based off the pricings.
Well, from what I understand, the average set of smithing tools goes for about 10 gold, and you mentioned a tax. What sort of tax are we talking here?
And he goes, "First of all, where are you buying your smithing tools from? You used to have when they broke? That's probably why."
Alright, here. I tell you what, if you knock it down to 10, I'll pay that extra 10 by working for you at your shop for a period.
I'm not taking anybody trying to do any work or any such thing at this current time. I already have 2 people who are working off some of their own debt. I don't need more.
I'd
Need
like to
money.
make an insight check to see if this guy's on the up and up for 20 gold.
All right, go for it.
Yep, seems like it's up and up.
I think I'll shop around a bit. And if I
Alright.
can't find a better deal, I'll come back to you. Sound good?
Sounds good.
Are there any other smithies in town?
Yes, and the standard is 20 gold.
Well, shit. Are any of the other smithies willing to do a trade, like some shop work
No,
for a reduction?
It seems like what you're saying is actually very common. Literally one of them said, "Yeah, it's called the Lion Crest effect. Apparently, there's this one backwater fucking town where they were able to do that kind of shit. I don't know, some shithole
The
named Barovia
Lion
or whatever.
Crest effect.
Lion crest.
Like,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
some bullshit like that. Yeah, people just be like, oh yeah, I'll just fucking work it off or something like that. Well, sorry, I don't have time to teach everyone how to fucking use a hammer."
Rip. Get wrecked.
Oh, shit.
Has Quill found Elturel by now?
Roll me an investigation, Quill. Let's see if you find him.
Okay, I hope I find him too. 15.
Yeah, after a bit though, it's a bit.
He's back at the gnome's shop.
So I'll say you come, Quill, you're coming in just as he's starting to talk with him.
So you came on coming back, eh?
Yeah, it seems you were right. But I have a proposition for you, my good gnome.
Okay.
Oh! I say gnomish. Oh, hello, kid.
Oh, wait, not to me. Okay.
He just says that and waves at him, and he looks up at the big guy and he says,
What's his proposition, huh?
"It better not be
Well-
more work."
You seem like a smart guy. Am I correct?
He just goes, and his eyes are kind of squinted at you. Like,
So
what are you
why don't we make things interesting? We'll play a hand of cards, and I will wager 20 gold against a set of smithing tools.
And he says, "Make it 25. Because otherwise there's no reason for me to just not tell you no."
Well,
Okay.
think about it.
Elturel,
Yes.
no wagering. May I talk to them?
Sure.
I speak in Nogus. Sorry about my friend here. He's a bit, he's a bit not on the smartest. He's not exactly the brightest. He's not exactly the sharpest tool on the shelf.
He kind of says it in gnomish. He says, the long legs never are.
No, I mean, I bet he doesn't even understand like the quality of your tools. Like this is just some quality gnomish work.
And he nods his head. And he says,
yeah, he's trying to get it down. Here's the thing, 20 gold is just standard for the town, man. I don't know what to tell you.
I know, but the long legs. They don't even appreciate his tools. Listen, how about this? I can get you drop it to 15 gold, and I think you'll take the deal. And plus, he will probably he can give them to me, and then I can use them, and I will take good care of them. I do know how to maintain a good, proper gnomish workshop, after all.
Roll me persuasion.
Please don't fuck me.
He squints and says with gritted teeth, "Fine. 15."
Does
Thank
he
you
say
very
that in like common?
Yes.
Does this mean we're not playing cards?
15. Take it or leave it.
Take it.
All right. I was kind of hoping for cards, but I'll pay it.
We can play cards later.
Hi, Irina. Lara, sorry I didn't see you there.
That's okay.
He hands over 15 gold.
Don't know how you didn't see me. I'm as tall as ceiling.
I got distracted.
Looking up his heart,
do you want me to
okay?
add that to your inventory?
What's that?
You want me to add that to your inventory?
Yes, please.
It's hard being in the gnomish shop.
Oh yeah, are you having to duck?
Yeah, like I'm imagining Eltar and Lyra have to like bend over practically while inside.
That's funny.
I'm just gonna walk around on my knees.
Oh my god.
Like just the sound of nubs hitting like the floor. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and add these tools. Very nice, everybody. You all have had that chance. I'm gonna take 5 minutes to grab some food because my head's starting to hurt a little bit. But feel free to RP talk unless we want to take this as a 5-minute break. It's up to you guys if you want to. But I'm gonna say that you all are able to go and meet each other and meet up with each other.
We could RP.
I just go quick bio break while he's taking a bio break. Repeat.
I'm grabbing food, so 1 second.
Yep, that's fine because I think Reyna and Sev are in the same place together right now.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Okay, so
right. So you're back.
Do your thing. Sev's gonna go up to Reyna and looking very sly and snacky, apparently. And she's like, I don't know if you heard me haggle with the shopkeeper over there.
I did.
But
I'm almost kicking myself that I didn't try to do the same.
well, next time just ask, darling.
I'll keep that in mind.
Right, or just tell me what you want to get, and I'll just do the haggling for you. Now, you heard him mention something about an envoy Sally port, saying that was the best way to reach the High Lady.
I don't quite know what that's in regards to, but I did hear him say that. What is the Sally Port?
Well, there's the main gates, and then there seems to be some sort of side entrance into the High Lady's, stronghold.
Oh,
Seems like special missionaries and envoys and important people come through there. Fewer guards there as well. And if you remember, Withers mentioned that the guards are not to be trusted, at least not all of them. Must be probably is the best place to start.
Well, we certainly can do that.
It's not like we have an abundance of options.
Right.
And considering no one seems to know what's happened here, or what's happening in Greenfield, I doubt that us talking about dragon cultists too publicly will go over well for us.
No, more than likely not. If nobody here knows it's even happening, then it might cause quite a stir.
Good, so we are on the same page.
We have to be smart about this.
Getting in, yes. Getting in might be a whole other matter, but we do have Governor Nighthill's seal. We could just argue that we are here on a sensitive mission from Governor Nighthill, and that we have a missive that is for his eyes only. Show the seal, maybe they let us through.
Maybe.
of course, if some of us could be unseen while the more persuasive of us did all the talking, that might help even more.
Right, but how are we gonna go in unseen?
I have ways to not just render myself invisible, but others invisible as well. I could probably turn 3 of us unseen.
And you're just telling us that now?
Well, you've seen me in action, darling.
I didn't know you can make someone else invisible as well.
It's how my magic works.
Well, what about the others?
Well, you know what Withers said. Let's not go in bumbling. I imagine the 2 of us showing up probably look a lot more official than a half-baked elf, a giant firbolg, and a little gnome.
You're right. Probably would go much smoother that way, too. I mean, can't imagine Alcar chiming in and making us look bad in that situation.
And he inevitably will.
Ouch.
It's okay. It doesn't hurt
Perhaps-
him because he's not there to hear it.
Perhaps the need for invisibility is unfounded. Perhaps the seal of Governor Nighthill will be enough. However, a group of 5 is always a lot more conspicuous than a group of 2.
This is true.
Thus, I've seen your abilities in action, and I know you can be very persuasive should the need arise.
I do get lucky occasionally, I suppose.
Hmm.
Well,
Point is, we need an audience with the High Lady alone. And if we are to trust Wither's intelligence, seems that there are factions and agents in this town that might not be willing to let us have that one-on-one time, if you get my drift.
I mean, we can't just go alone and not tell the others, though. They need to be at least involved in some capacity, even if it's a distraction.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But I figured I'd just hash out the plan just between us girls.
All right, so the 2 of us go invisible. We sneak by the guards.
Well, actually, I was suggesting we turn the others invisible, and the 2 of us do the talking, present the seal that I have in my possession.
Oh,
Anything gets too hairy? Bit of suggestion from me, and that wonderful ability of yours of being able to command people might go a long way.
certainly possible. I'm willing to give it a go.
Good. I am, of course, open to any amendments to this plan. It will take a lot out of me to pull this off. Might not be able to do much else.
Well, hopefully if everything goes to plan, then all you'll have to do is talk.
That I can do.
What do you think the others are going to say about this plan?
Well, the wizard will have opinions, for sure. Alka's gonna say something about toilets and look pretty. And our other friend will surprise us, I'm sure.
Right at that moment, Lyra, Quill, do you guys want to make this where we walk in?
Sure.
I thought Quill was going to ask for
I was
money.
about to, but I was,
Yeah.
but I never got the chance to because you
Then
guys were having
do
your
it
conversation.
now.
Okay.
We didn't know you were there.
We didn't know you were
Yeah,
walking
I didn't
toward
know.
us.
I didn't know this was such a sudden. Okay, we're doing this now.
I mean, you
Yeah.
guys all
Anyways.
went AFK. That's why
Okay.
we weren't giving you guys
Yeah,
any
you guys
wiggle
were
room.
No,
AFK.
I wasn't AFK.
I was, but oh, by the way, Elka,
You're going to ask me for money, aren't you?
well, no, I'm gonna ask you to give money to Reina.
To Reina.
Yes,
That's a new one.
I borrowed money from Reina, and she wants the money.
Well, how much did you borrow from her?
18 gold.
I can do 10.
I know if she's given 10, she will know, and I will be smited by a thunderbolt.
Well, not to risk sounding like a dick, but this does seem like a you problem.
I just have to give her the immovable rod then, and my lantern of revealing.
I mean, it's worth at least 8 gold.
Listen, I don't.
So technically, that's mine as well.
You lost it, forfeited the immovable rod, and you tried to prank me with it.
Tried?
You know
No,
what's
I
hilarious?
definitely pranked you with it.
You know what's hilarious is that Civ would have totally lent you the money because she still has a bunch. However, you accused her of being one of the most reviled races in Faerun. So her attitude towards you is like -50 right now.
I didn't know. She was just asking out of like genuine curiosity. Yeah.
Uh,
If she wanted to insult you, she would have compared
You're
you.
universally reviled.
If she wanted to insult you, she would have compared you to an ogre or a goblin.
No, this is just as bad. Trust me.
I knew they were bad, but damn.
so, Alcar's going to give Quill 10 gold.
She's going to take 8 pounds of flesh, and I don't even weigh 100.
Charge interest, Reina.
She probably will after this.
Now we want 25 gold.
I'm going to have
Every
no
5
gold.
minutes, we're gonna add like 10 gold to this.
I might as well just slit. At that point, Quill just might as well slit her own throat.
Oh no.
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 But, you know what I think is really funny about this? Is that Quill is poor because she's a student.
Yes, that's why she's saying she's poor all the time.
No, but what I was really gonna say is the reason Alcar gave her the money the first time is because if she gets more powerful because of it, it's technically not spending money, it's investing money.
Well, consider it an investment because she's going to tear my hide if I don't pay her back.
It's only an investment if you get something out of it, which means that
Yeah,
she'd
exactly.
have to stay with you for life.
Fucking all it has
I've
to do
been
is come in
listening
handy
for about
once.
2 minutes without saying anything. This is fucking amazing. Like, hearing about fucking interest rates and being like, oh, it's an investment. Oh my god. I love this. This was great.
Did you hear the part where Alcar said it's a
What's
her problem?
loan between friends, right? Right. My god.
Did you hear the part where Alcar said it's a you problem?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
Quill's like, I need 18 gold, and Alcar's like, I can give you 10, and she goes, but Reina will have my hide if I don't give her 18. And he goes, well, not to risk sounding like a dick, but that does seem like a you problem.
Oh, I love it. I love this.
He gave her 10.
It's not enough.
Are you all still trying to figure out the
Reina, you should
Quill.
ask for the 10 gold and one of her spell scrolls.
Oh my god.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
She might.
As like
back
collateral, like
collateral.
you'll get it back
As
when I get
collateral.
my
As
gold.
collateral.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
What the fuck, guys?
I was already thinking that, so
Quill's gonna look to Lyra Will I be able to borrow 8 gold from you?
Oh my gosh, she's gonna be in debt
yeah,
from
no.
everyone.
No, I don't do that.
I love this.
We're just instead of D&D, we're playing Debt Simulator and Banking Conglomerate.
We're playing
It's
Monopoly.
Monopoly, yeah.
Yeah.
Quill is going to go into the nearest shop.
Oh god.
What? And by
Okay.
what?
Roll me a d20.
Roll you a d20? Okay.
Oh, God. It's a sex shop.
Oh no.
The owner's like looks up as the bell.
Hi there, welcome to the Berdusk Bank. How may we help you?
It's a bank.
Oh God.
Quill turns right around, finds the shop. Nope, she's not getting loans from the bank.
Wait, but we have low interest rates.
Yeah, you do have low interest rates, because I have no interest.
Oh gosh.
That was funny.
Can I find like a bookstore?
You pick another one.
That's
You
the
pick
plan.
another one.
Please.
You sound so far.
City morgue. No, I'm just kidding.
City Morgue. I need to reserve a plot, please.
Hi there, organ donation.
I
Really?
got you. Kidneys. I only need one.
Actually, okay. So either I can have what it is on the sheet, or I pick what it is genuinely.
You
Which
what?
one's funnier?
I'm picking like you pick. Because it's strong.
Hi there. We allow people to donate blood and plasma. This fine day. How are you doing? Have you fasted?
Have you
Yes. No, yeah.
Okay. Remember.
Do you give financial compensation?
Yes, of course. Well, for every drop, we always pay up.
All right, I'm willing to drop 8 gold worth of blood.
Okay.
Oh my God.
We only
like 8
do
vials.
10 gold increments. 10 is the lowest we go.
Okay.
Exhaustion for 2 days.
Are you good enough for this?
Don't say anything, Ray. Don't any of you say anything. I don't know why I have this made. I don't know which game I made this for, but I am glad this table is here.
Oh my god.
Quill,
Yep.
I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Oh my God. I can't believe this is happening.
11.
1 sec while I pull up the rules for exhaustion.
Oh my god. Cole's never gonna ask anyone for money ever again.
Or they'll just spend their life donating plasma.
All right. So here's what happens. So first off, the nurse that you got unfortunately couldn't find the vein, so they just kept stabbing the same arm over and over and over. And they're like, you know what? Actually, I think it might be good if we just go through your hand for blood instead. You know.
That hurts.
That's exactly what I do every time.
It hurts.
It's a heroin needle.
Yeah. No.
I get those rolling veins.
Can I find a name
and
for her?
so here's the thing. You're sitting there and you're pretty sure. I've been sitting here losing blood longer than this should be. And then you find out your attendant actually lost track and forgot you were there for a little bit.
Oh,
So you are at exhaustion level 3.
oh no! Oh no!
Now,
So how much money did you make?
Out of character. Thorn, this is all for fun and shits and giggles. I hope you're not taking this as a.
I'm not. I made this mess. I made my bed and lying in it.
So, now, for those of you who wish to know, but Zach, what happens at exhaustion level 3? Well, I'm glad you asked. So, disadvantage on ability checks. Your speed is halved, and you have disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws.
Well, don't worry about the speed. You can just ride my horse.
Disadvantage
Oh, yeah.
on everything.
So Quill, how much money do I get? Do I give more than 10 gold? Because apparently she forgot about me.
They stumped you. They're like, oh, actually, we didn't mean to take this much. You see, as she's pouring a little bit out onto the floor.
My
It
God.
Two of them!
That
And
is an incredible waste of gold. That's an incredible waste of blood for other people who are injured and need it. If you're going,
yeah, sorry, no. There's a lot
No.
of paperwork.
I just-
I gotta
You're
fill
going to do
out.
paperwork.
Paperwork about cleaning this up?
What else were you doing while you were not attentive? While you forgot about me?
Also,
What were you
Harper,
doing?
You're sounding way too lucid for somebody who's lost a shit ton of blood.
All you have to do is explain what happened, and Alcar will go in there and tear that place apart.
Do it!
Hello, you guys aren't there with them. They walked away on
No.
their
Right,
own,
yeah.
and
Yeah,
they are supposed to not be able to be coherent right now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Quill,
so has anybody? So,
don't turn
so
anything.
what's that, Severa?
I was just saying, we're not supposed to be conspicuous, so don't be going around wrecking shit, Alcar.
you're not there. You can't give her that advice.
Well, do you know what it's like to have? Gosh, let me look back at how many pints of blood I lost that one day. I think I lost like 5.
I think you'd be dead if you lost 5 pints of blood.
Yeah, I think the most you can lose is like 3 before you start to like die.
Yeah, no, it was probably like 2.5 or 3. Because what happened was that like I got it was like gosh, what was it? I ended up getting an artery cut.
All right, can we not?
Yeah, can we?
Please.
Let's different.
Yeah,
For the
let's-
Swedish
I love.
friends.
I'm a gnome. I lose a lot of blood. Moving on.
Okay. So you're not fucking like whatchamacallit. Like you're probably like has
What?
yeah, no, so sorry. Yeah. No.
Quill's just gonna like stumble out of the doorway, and hopefully, I don't know. This is when,
Alcar's there.
yeah, Elgar and Lara just show up. You see a very
my.
paler than already. Quill's already been pale, but now she looks even paler.
What the hell did they do to you?
It was a me problem.
Well, it's about to become a them problem.
They stumped me.
What?
That's about all it takes.
What?
Alcar walks
What did
inside.
he do to you?
They stumped me.
Yeah. At this point, Alcar walks past, just calmly walks past Quill and into the clinic.
Hi there.
Then they
hi
take
there,
all of
are you
Alcar's
here to-
blood.
Right?
Are you here to donate?
Blood or plasma?
No, actually, I came to have you donate blood and plasma.
Ooh, so if you're gonna be threatening, sir, we do have an
Oh my
HR
God.
department that does take care of that.
No, I'm pretty sure we can settle this ourselves. You see,
Loving the Minnesotan accent, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. So, yeah, the city won't take kindly to that, sir. If you have a complaint, you can definitely leave it with me. I have a form for you. If you wanna. I don't know why I'm doing like a fucking like Minnesota
Don't stop.
Canadian
It's
voice. but-
amazing.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Oh no.
no, see, I don't think you're understanding me. I'm not here to threaten you. I'm here to threaten your business. Because, let's say, word gets out that you leave people in the condition you left my friend. And, let's say somebody dies in the process next time you screw up this incredibly.
Ooh, so that would be just too bad. Yeah.
Oh,
no.
yes, it would be too bad if somehow during the night this clinic burned to the ground with you inside it and no one could ever figure out how the fire started.
Oh no, sorry. The little dick department is in a different block of the city, so yeah, sorry.
Okay, that's fine. Have a nice day.
Yeah, you as well, sir. Take care now. Bye bye. I hope you have a great day.
Love it. Love it. Love it.
He walks out and he immediately looks at Lyra. So, what do you think the city god? What sort of conclusion would they come to if the person behind the desk in there were somehow mauled by a wild animal that somehow slipped into the city?
Low
Even
profile.
an animal.
Low profile.
What kind of animal? Do you want a giant lizard?
He looks down at Quill and he's like, you know what, she's been through enough. I'm gonna respect her wishes and keep a low profile. But he just looks back at the clinic and he like narrows his eyes and just under his breath mutters, "This isn't over."
As you say that, you see just like almost like an uncanny valley. Slowly, the same like receptionist slowly like pokes her head from beside the window and goes,
Sorry, but it really is. Goodbye.
and then slowly slides back.
You know what, Quill? I'm going to take care of you. He picks her up and puts her on his shoulders and like he's like holding her legs like a kid so she doesn't fall off.
Quill should have also used your inspiration for that role.
Yeah.
Oh, frick, I had inspiration. You're right. Yeah,
Yes,
she's
it's
being
for next
like,
time.
sorry, I didn't get your money back.
It's okay, Quill. You keep the money. I'll pay Reyna.
Gotta pay her back.
I'll pay Reyna. It's all right.
I mean, she got the money.
She did, but damn, do you see this?
No debts unpaid.
Exactly. That's my point.
Oh, her debt. I owe you a debt.
Oh,
You just rest now. You just rest now. Take a nap. Uncle Alcar will take care of you. And he begins walking toward the magic shop. Oh, go away, you!
You're able to meet back up if that's what you're trying to do.
Yeah. Alcar just walks into the shop, ducking down so that Quill doesn't hit her head on the ledge. And he's just like,
Oh,
"Oh,
no, they killed Quill."
This is what happens when you owe money.
Some bad decisions were made."
Reyna.
Is Quill drunk or something? What happened?
Worse.
Well, 2 pints.
You had 2 pints of beer?
No, she lost 2 pints of blood.
How on earth did you do that?
Apparently to pay off her debt to you.
Genius.
Are you saying this is my fault, Alcar?
No, of course not. It's just
That seems
somebody had to have
extremely
seen this coming.
accusatory.
No.
You asked the question!
What you have to understand is that I really want to hurt someone right now, and I can't because we're supposed to be keeping a low profile. Instead of, burning things down like we want to, Reyna.
We can
Listen,
do it after.
Alcar, I don't need your passive aggressiveness turned on me for doing absolutely nothing here except loaning Quill money and asking for her to repay the debt.
Look, I'm sorry. I just really want to hurt someone. It's really specific at a really specific moment.
Well, I'll let you know something, Alcar. You keep coming for me, and you're the one that's going to be hurting. Keep it up. Go on. Try me.
I'm okay. We've had enough problems today.
Will's like fumbling for her coin purse to try and get the money.
Alcar just reaches into his own and hands Reyna 18 gold.
No.
Save is just like watching the scene with fascination.
You just hear Quill, no.
Something about Quill.
I imagine like
now.
Star
It seems
Wars
so
being
nice.
Darth Vader.
No. A quick question. I'm having a hard time here doing basic math. 100 minus 18 is 82, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Phil's gonna keep fumbling because now she's gonna try and give money to Alcar.
He just like bats at her hand like you would a child who's reaching for something they shouldn't.
Oh, sorry. No.
So here's the thing. Quill is no longer in any condition to see. I forget who we were seeing, Lady something. And I'm not exactly the best in that sort of situation anyway. So what I was thinking is you all could go on without us, and I'll take her back to the inn to recuperate.
Well, I don't necessarily think that's wise for us to split up, but we did
Are
have
we
a
expecting
plan.
trouble?
Well, not exactly, Raina.
Me?
Do you two need a moment? I can go outside.
Well, it's fine. It's fine. We were just brainstorming ideas of how we could approach the good high lady Cerelia. And while I was talking to that shopkeeper over there, he mentioned that the best way to get to her is through the Envoy Sally port. It's barely on the side of the main gates of her stronghold. It's
Who is Envoy
not
Sally?
as I am talking.
Sorry.
Thank you. So, I think that it's lesser populated with guards. Might be the best spot for us to wiggle through. And should the need arise, I can make quite a few of you invisible.
I can see at least 6 ways this could go terribly wrong.
How could it? It's an envoy port. That means it's a location for more VIPs and important people to go in to speak with a high lady.
I mean the sneaking in part.
Well, if you're invisible.
Yes,
then-
but I'm also not very sneaky.
Very loud armor.
And
Take it off.
that too.
Well, you can take it off. You'll be invisible, so you will be unseen for an hour.
What happens if battle happens?
Well, what was
She,
that?
she actually has a point. What happens if something gets screwed up somewhere along the way, which it always does, and we end up fighting the town guard?
We're not going to fight the town guard. We have
Go-
Governor Nighthill seal. We have the ability to turn at least 3 of you invisible.
If we have the seal, why do we need to sneak?
That's a good point. If we're sneaking and we have a seal, something went wrong somewhere.
Well, no, we talked about this. A group of 2, a pair is far less conspicuous than a group of 5, including one semi-drunk gnome, a half-elf who is unable to walk without making a ruckus.
Well, actually, I'm a full elf.
And a rather tall Firebolt, was it Firebolt?
Firebolt.
Bold.
Right, what the drunk gnome said.
Just call
Anyway,
me
it's just a
tall one.
suggestion. If you have any better ideas, I am open to them.
If 5 us is very, very conspicuous, but less suspicious than 2 with invisible spies, if we're seen. So, why not just be trustworthy by not hiding anything?
You know, I'm going to have to agree with Quill here. I think we are drastically overthinking this, and if we have to come up with another plan other than just walking through the gate, we could probably do that, like, after.
It just shrugs.
No need to kick down the front door if you can just knock politely.
Well, I think we can all agree that going through the Envoy Sally door is our best option. Yes?
Well, yeah.
Yes.
Good.
We go. politely and open.
All right, now you just take a nap on Uncle Alcar's shoulders now.
Hmm. Oh, coffee.
Want coffee?
Don't think
No,
that'll help.
no coffee. Sleep now. Sleep time.
How long does the level 3 exhaustion last? Like, is that done with a long
Let me
rest?
pull up the rules on exhaustion real quick.
Long rest to remove 1 point of exhaustion.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, 3 long rests.
Great. Amazing.
I will say the important one is going to be the first one to get down. Reason being is because the disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws goes away.
Right.
Those are the really, really big heavy hitters. Speed half, it's pretty bad. But it's not god awful, but you get what I mean, right?
Yes.
Oh, this is all my fault. If I'd just given her the gold, this wouldn't have happened.
Mm-mm. If
Why are you still awake? Sleep now.
No debt. Dran always said, leave no debts unpaid.
Can I do like a Vulcan neck pinch to like put her to sleep?
Oh my god.
She's not got my...
Like, well, would you probably just not have enough will to just resist going to sleep, pretty much?
You could just push her head down and she'd be out.
Okay, he's gonna do that. He's gonna like plop her head onto his shoulder like a pillow.
Yeah, you just go...
His cloak would probably provide quite a bit of padding between his pauldron and her.
She's already drooling on your shoulder.
There we go. Sweet dreams, little one.
Well, back to the plan. Are we all in agreement? We're just gonna talk our way through?
I mean, you all good at talking.
I am. But I do worry about overall optics. I mean, it's fine for myself, who is relatively normal looking, to get through without too much suspicion. But the rest of you, I'm not too sure. I'm also hoping that Reyna is able to dismiss that little cloud over her head.
Well, can't Lyra disguise herself?
Do you want me to disguise like a human?
No.
You're asleep.
Suspicious. No.
So
Go back to bed.
just be myself.
Out of character, that is what I recommend. We don't need to... If we want to be trustworthy, we should probably not be hiding shit.
I mean, we could just introduce ourselves. Oh, wait, they haven't heard about that.
I mean,
Never
we
mind.
can be trustworthy. We can be trustworthy with the High Lady herself, but let's not forget what Wither said about sus guards, and not everyone is to be dead.
That's fair. Maybe I'd say be a little shady, but then once we get to like be a High Lady, be honest.
That's what we're suggesting, just to get in, that we use a bit more of a ploy, but when we're talking to the High Lady, when we get to her, that we be ourselves, for sure. But we need to get her alone.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we don't necessarily need to get her alone, because whatever we're going to tell her is going to become common knowledge at some point, regardless.
That's fine. Look, I'm not going to push for anything too drastic. Besides, turning like 3 people invisible is going to... 3 or 4 is going to exhaust me. So if we want to just be more direct, we can...
Yeah, let's be more direct, because if we are found out for some reason, for whatever reason, then the whole thing goes up in flames because we just got caught in a deception. At this point, there's we don't foresee a need for deception, so let's take the honest approach first, and if that doesn't work out, we can figure something out.
Right. We're going through the Envoy Sallygate. We have a seal from Governor Nighthill. we present that as very sensitive information that's just for the eyes of the High Lady Cerelia and try to get through that way.
Yeah, that sounds like the best way to approach it from the start.
Is everyone on board
Yeah.
with this plan?
Mhm.
Without deception and invisibility and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So, with Quill, I'm assuming like slung over Mead's shoulder or something like that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Kind of, walking through. I need everybody to make me perception rolls, please. Except for Quill. Sorry.
Oh, good. Man.
Oh. I know nothing. I see
know
nothing.
I see potato.
Congratulations on potato.
Thank God Lyra
Thank
rolled
you.
good. Jesus. Coming through this way, you notice that the areas are also pretty sparse in terms of how many guards are around in general. Like as you're walking up, you can only see like one, maybe two guards, Lyra.
Huh. That's odd.
That is odd.
What's odd? I don't see anything.
Well, that's literally what the shopkeeper said, that there would be fewer people on the Envoy Sallyport side. So that does add up.
Okay.
But we could do that in RP.
So,
Well, oh, keep going. Sorry.
so does anyone notice there was only like 2 guards?
Oh, yeah. I wonder if they're on lunch break. God, I could use some lunch right now.
We all could, Alka, but let's just focus on what's at hand.
Right.
The
Serious face.
shopkeeper did say that this area would have fewer guards and be less populated. So it does add up.
But
might as
2?
well still be cautious.
Yeah. Alright, let's go.
Alkar's gonna follow Civ's lead on this one.
Civ will fix her cleavage and prestidigitate any dirt of her face and her hair and make herself as pretty and presentable as she can.
Roll performance for cleavage.
Oh
Okay.
God.
This is kind of a
Can I use
joke
my-
roll. It's not
Can
gonna
I use my
Don't-
inspiration on this?
No.
I won't.
No.
Don't.
Do not.
I would not recommend. This is a joke roll.
God.
This is a joke roll, not gonna actually affect anything. Like
Okay,
this is a
cool.
joke roll.
Thank God.
And so what happens is that you're fixing your cleavage and all that, pretty much trying to like put it all like together, and like it just for some reason like your shirt like keeps getting in the way and makes you look too modest.
Ugh.
But not to say it's taking away from any of your character's actual physical charm, all that.
Well,
It's just like
seems like
it's not as slutty as you
seems
want.
like I'm gonna be dumpy. I'm gonna be dumpy for this interaction. Hopefully, it's gonna work in our favor.
What?
The guard notices you all coming by. He says, halt, and he says, like, kind of questioningly as he's looking, in the name of the kingdom of the city of Berdusk, what is your business?
Save is not gonna try to come across as too intimidating. She will flourish a nice smile, pull out the seal of Governor Nighthill, and she will say, I have a very sensitive missive from Governor Nighthill of Greenest, for Lady Cerilia's eyes only. Please allow us to pass through.
At advantage, persuasion.
Okay.
Really good. You got persuasion. Yeah. You see what the other roll was?
Yeah, I did.
10.
Yeah, I did.
So he kind of looks at you, and he goes, "Oh my goodness! Well, you'll want to immediately make your way to the Great Hall. Then, she is currently having an audience with another person. Just wait until she is finished and completed with that one, and then I recommend just get this information to her as soon as possible. Get going."
Much obliged. And she glides forward.
Glide. So you all walk in, and again, great hall, kind of a large carpet going up some stairs. But there's not that many guards inside. You all, I'm assuming you just continue moving. So let us see. I need everybody to roll perceptions. Will? So this is something I'm going to be very nice for you. Around this time, you will wake up. You'll not have gained the benefits of a long rest, but you'll have lost a singular rank of exhaustion.
Oh, thank you.
So you're down to 2. So because I don't want you to not be interacting and or be aware for this point. You know
Okay.
what I mean?
Yep.
Am I lucid now? So
Well, damn, that's with disadvantage, so 16.
all right. So oh goddamn, and Reyna, you see God. Hi.
Hi.
Finally, you're
there.
talking to
I'm
me,
just kidding.
Talos.
Go out and destroy things, my child.
No,
Burn
Talos
them
actually
all.
just sounds like Lucifer from Hazbin Hotel. And just like, hey, bitch.
Ugh.
But Bogos Binted?
So, Reyna,
Mhm.
like, the lack of guards is kind of uncanny. And you almost feel like this, there's like a really, really bad stench in the air. You can't put your thumb on it what it really is. But it seems to be deeper in and like towards the throne room.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Does anyone smell that?
Do I get a
I
whiff?
just smell alcohol.
I smell a lot of alcohol right now.
I do not smell bad.
No, you
You
guys,
don't. I
it's
just had my.
it's worse than alcohol. It's
Hey,
it smells like something rotting. Oh God.
Which. Do you know where it's coming from?
That direction, and she points toward the throne room.
That's the way we're going. Oh dear. We might want to hustle.
Hustle? It's definitely too late.
We can't be. Let's go.
Oh, God, this
looking
is
for it
gross.
now.
So, you all come forth and come into this, and we're going to be ending in a little bit here. So you probably already know there's going to be a little bit of a cliffhanger, but I am still going to open. I'm still going to open it up for you guys to be able to still have RP. So don't worry, that's still going to be a thing. Okay. So is everyone here though and listening?
Yes.
Okay. As you enter the throne room and such, you notice that there are 2 guards collapsed on the floor. On the throne and the large seat, a weird metallic spike is straight through a woman with a crown sitting upon this throne. Standing in the center of the room and slowly turning to you all is a figure
with a tattooed bald head and red robes.
Oh fuck.
And
Uh-oh.
it looks in your direction and it says "Kanesasi." And as this, you can't even tell, guy, girl, no, you have no idea. Like, it's just a sickly figure. And you see a dimension door appear next to it as it walks out. At this point, from outside the hall, you hear loud explosions and people screaming. And that's where we're going to end off for today and leave you off to RP.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh man.
I knew Berdusk was going to burn eventually.
So, Quill, yeah, welcome. I gave you that for the exhaustion.
Thank you.
But,
Yeah, I dug my own grave there.
But, with that said, this was very fun, everybody. I hope you all are prepared for next week, though.
Oh boy.
I don't think we could have prepared for that.
Oh,
I mean, we came here to prepare for that, and obviously we failed.
With that, though, I believe we are indeed GameDayHype.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching.
I'm Alka.
Ah.
He's
Thank you
Alpha.
all for tuning in. Have a good one.
Farewell, comrades.